Live. Alright, we're live. Do your intro.
I had a brief moment where I almost forgot what my save file was.
Oh, I should probably load up mine.
Trials of Mana.
Oh, I need to unhost. Oh, so it will actually show my... Well, and hammer. How does my unhost work?
Alright.
Refresh my
So, to pick up where we left off last time. So, John, in the intermittence of the game, since I had blasted so far ahead of him, he used this opportunity to grind and get his stuff set up. Excuse me. So he has caught up with May.
Finally!
Finally.
I love the new Angela outfit. Oh, I love this.
Pulling up your stream, John. So that way it's up. There. Alright.
I love this Angela outfit. I'm so glad I went this route.
So, like I said, to recap what happened last time. So, I made it to the Benevolent of Darkness. Unfortunately, due to the experience gap between John and myself, I ended up blitzing through it. Whereas John ended up kind of struggling a little bit to try to keep up with me. So, what we decided to do is that John's caught up now. He decided to have a episode 5.5 to catch up with me and to get all of his characters to class 3. Now, so out of curiosity, what are your levels, John?
59, 59, 59.
Hello?
50, oh, my mic's still up. Let me turn my noise gate off, down a little bit. 59, 59, and 59.
You're actually higher level than I am.
Yep, I know. I wanted to go a little bit higher because I knew I'm going to fall back behind again, because that's usually how it goes. I think you were 55 last I noticed.
54, 53, 54.
Oh, okay. I turned my noise gate down, maybe that'll help my mic.
Yeah. So... with that, John has now caught up with me. We're now heading to Peta, because there, we're going to find out where the Benevolent of Darkness is. So John and I kind of talked about it a little bit. Oh, which, by the way, I have an announcement to make.
Yes?
I have 100%ed Trials of Mana.
Congratulations.
So that's a plus.
Huh?
So John and I were talking about it, and we have decided that we're kind of going to, when we do the New Game Plus run through, we were going to show off the Reese Hawkeye route, but I feel that New Game Plus playthrough would be better if we picked the characters we wanted to play. But as long as Reese or Hawkeye was the main character.
Honestly, mine probably won't so, keep Angela and Reese because harem, you know.
Yeah, so when we do the New Game Plus run through, we're probably going to have potentially duplicate characters.
We just plan on doing that anyway. We just have different people as our mains, I think. Because you're gonna have Reese as your main, and mine's gonna be Hawkeye.
So you'll still have. So you're still taking Reese, right?
Yeah, I'll be taking Reese and Angela still. But we're just gonna add Hawkeye.
You're just gonna have Hawkeye as your main character.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to be taking Reese, but I'm also going to be taking Duran and
Maybe we should
Angela.
Before we search.
Ah.
So I kind of mixed up my party comp a little bit. Because as good as see, this is where I'm kind of torn because I like all the characters. So like I like Duran, I like Angela, I like Kevin, I like Charlotte, I like Reese, but having to pick between them for a of who I want to play with is kind of difficult.
Welcome.
If I were to pick my all-time favorite characters, if they were my go-to, like if I could pick anyone I wanted,
welcome,
and just go with them, technically it would be Reese, Angela, Kevin. But I want to take Duran because I've never used Duran's Berserker, like his Dark Pathway.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream.
How is everyone doing today?
We're streaming.
Exhausted.
I see that.
Yeah.
But I think what it's ultimately going to come down to is like my party is going to consist obviously of Reese as the main character, so we can show off that section of the game that we didn't show off.
We can find a lead on the Benevadon.
We're also going to I'm going to go with Reese, Duran, and Angela. So I'm going to stick with what I said earlier. So I'm not going to take Hawkeye, even though Hawkeye is really good, and especially if you're going in the post game against a niece. But I just feel like that's the party composition I want to go with for the New Game Plus run through. Also, I already mentioned it to John, but I will be using a different save file for that one, so I can show off some more content, like what happens when you get all the little cactuses.
But we needn't worry yet.
The Charlotte Kevin route, where Dryad is the only time Dryad is useful.
The Dragon Lord stands no chance. Since the prophecy said 3 heroes,
but
it probably wasn't even talking about the Dragon Lord. His Highness
we're gonna go with that way. Because the New Game Plus run through would probably be more fun if we did it with characters we wanted to go with.
I don't really have any third character in particular that I really care about for. Like, Hawkeye I was going to pick up because we're just going to do the Hawkeye Reese thing, but if we're not doing it, I don't really have a third one that I necessarily would think about too much. Although Charlotte might be interesting. You know what? I should do Charlotte. Because if we add the mod thing, that fixes her voice lines. I would actually
that's
like to
right.
run Charlotte.
Yeah, because we
So I'll run Charlotte.
we do the
instead of
mods.
Hawkeye.
We do that mod that's being worked on right now for the game.
Yeah.
We need to showcase that off because that's gonna change. That's gonna entirely change Charlotte's dialogue.
Whoa! Calm down.
She's not gonna sound like a little kid
My
anymore.
son is only 5 years old.
She'll talk like a normal.
She'll talk like a normal
You
person.
look familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
maybe
you
I'll run
expect,
Charlotte,
I hope my
Reese,
son grows
and
into a fine
Angela
man
then.
like you someday.
Because then I can show that off.
Your Highness.
Someone talking like a normal person in video games? Is that even possible?
Yeah, it's called give them the right dialogue.
Agreed.
Be a real harem at that point. I'd have all 3 women.
So, I figured if we do that, then that'll give us a chance to show off the mod that's being worked on right now. We talked to the creator
I
of
think
the
he
mod,
said
and
it's
he says it's basically done. So, and he said he'd have it. He tried to have it done by the end of August,
Yeah.
which we're at the end of August, and he says it's basically done.
He posted the Nexus mod page for it the other day, server. So I have it open from that still. I just haven't looked at it or
Available
downloaded it.
for.
I don't want to edit my save file necessarily unless I back it up first, because I don't know how to install it and stuff yet.
Yes, I am.
So I want to make
Well,
sure that
from what he said, it's supposed to be
Like
just
drag
like
and drop.
drag and drop.
Yeah.
Manus
Usually those kind of mods are.
But, however,
Uh,
after exhaustive research, I have
So?
concluded that the dark.
But we'll have to talk to him about that and find out
Yeah.
what the game plan is for that. So we may not start the New Game Plus run through immediately. Until we've got the mod set up and we've got it working.
I would say taking a week off from streaming it after this save is done might be kind of a nice break.
Yeah,
It
we'll
gives
probably
the week
take
to set it
we'll
up,
probably take
no
a we'll
problem.
probably take a week, 2 week break, a week or 2 week break off, just to make sure that everything works and to kind of like revitalize us for the next run.
yeah.
Hi Draco, I see you in chat.
Yeah.
There's no star on my.
So John, we have a strong potential of beating the game this session.
Do I need to leave the town and follow the pathway out of town or something?
No, you're actually gonna fly out of the town.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to a different place.
Kevin and Charlotte's pathway is different because they actually travel through the forest that Peta is in.
Okay.
You go to a different location.
Since
I was
it's-
making sure because the
Green.
star is missing my map. I figured I was probably supposed to fly somewhere. Sure.
yeah,
I'm glad we found a lead
Oh,
on
your
the
boy
road
got that
darkness.
3-time EXP boost occasionally. Let's go.
But it was worth it. Shall we be off to Crystal Desert?
But yeah, we are going to essentially show off why New Game Plus is so fucking broken.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a New Game Plus run through, and so when you do New Game Plus, you get a class ability called Lover. I think it's Love of Mana. I think is what it's called. And what it does is it gives you a 300% XP boost
This is
on
Crystal
top of
Desert.
the potential of tripling your XP gains because of the little cactus anyway. That is a 900% boost to your XP just with that alone.
Unstoppable if we work together. Don't you disappoint me.
I mean, when the 3 times XP boost triggers
I
anyway.
thought it looked like one of those evil ninja dudes with like a headband.
Hey, guess how long? Let's see. I'm only 13 minutes into the stream, and guess what happened already?
What?
Guess who died?
You got manhandled, didn't you?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, I'm just gonna go in and start beating it with my stick.
My goodness. That was your
No, I'm not gonna rephrase that.
I know what I said.
Yeah, I know what I said.
Oh, my bad. I forget that Angela is your main character.
Angela is his main character for this run through, yes.
Actually,
Okay,
like that. I like Angela.
I
I might make Reese
starting off-
my main character next, so I can try to learn more about her. And she is the most popular.
You
I'd like
do
to
learn a
know
little bit more about her with her, like if she's the main character or the side character, like the character 2, the character 1.
Yeah.
You learn a little bit more about her. If you make her the main character, you get exclusive dialogue between her and Belladonna.
Maybe I'll do that then, make her my main. That way I can main both her and... Because, I mean, my face rig is Reese. It would make sense that I'd run her as a main character at some point.
I mean, we could both
Yeah,
run
my
Reese as
bad,
the main
John.
character,
I
because I
was-
plan on
I
running
was
Reese as the main
still-
character anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't see why we
I-
couldn't do that.
We're already not worried about...
I was.
I mean,
I
we're
was
already running the potential of duplicating characters anyway. So I don't see why we can't just duplicate main characters.
Fine, don't make me... You know what?
Okay, so if I can finish talking.
Yeah, I managed to get us somehow.
I was stuck on the fumes of Lag in Game Plus. Reese was his main character in that one. I was like, oh, John has Reese, so Reese is the main character. But no, I saw the crystal whatever. I was like, oh, it's Angela. Well, Angela and Durant.
Because if Reese was the main character in his run through, he would be going through a different dungeon.
Yeah, he'd be in a different. Yeah, he'd be in like a cave or whatever.
Yeah.
He's in the crystal...
Night Cavern, I believe is what it's called.
Night Cavern, yeah. Crystal something. I think it's Crystal Garden. Crystal Desert. Crystal Desert.
Crystal Desert, and then the Heaven and Charlotte's route is the Jungle of Visions.
Yeah. And that's me. Palace and Mirage. It's a big heckin' dungeon.
It's too much. I hate this sand. Knock me down. That's so rude. Ow, that's still rude.
I hate sand. It's coarse, irritating, and gets everywhere.
Okay, John. I did a test drive of the M41A1, that 6.0 light tank. That's the beginning of Tier 4. So when you start out playing with it, you're probably not going to be happy with it. But if you get the modifications finished for it, you know, like the engine, the gas filters, and whatnot, you will love it. I think.
Is that the far to the left, or is
I
it the second
think.
column to the left?
It's the far left column for the... It's right after the M24, about just one down.
Did it have smokes on it? I think you said that they didn't have it.
Modifications, it has smoke rounds, but it doesn't have smoke grenades.
Aww.
However, there is one other thing you might like about it. And this will be a new piece of gear for all of us if you get it. You will have night vision devices.
Oh. I'll tell you more about it later on when I play War Thunder then. Why? But I can't make any promises. I'd say there's like a 20% chance of me playing War Thunder tonight.
Okay.
I have a PowerPoint to work on after this. This is my
We're fighting Zabel Far right now.
etiquette rant
Yeah, I see
thing.
that.
So, just to elaborate a little bit, the gimmick with Zabel Far is that you have to KO both of Zabel Far's side heads before you can damage the main body.
Yeah. You know, they look like a bunch of goofy jesters.
This isn't funny.
I mean, I'm fairly sure Zabelfar is one of the more
There's more to me than
bad
meets
of
the eye.
the Benevodons.
I think I missed something. That's an impossibility. Okay, I see. Oh, Well, that works, I suppose.
Come on!
Angela didn't die. Last week, there's a beholder in here.
With this strength, I can make a difference.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Gotta love the big explosion.
I don't think it was gonna hit both of them. Oh, no, it did. Oh. Oh, that's cool.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
Oh, thank you for the follow. I have no idea. I don't really stream that much, that's probably why. The only time I do stream is usually for the music events. The Thursday streams, every Thursday I stream this with Lag, which is kind of a newer thing. We've been doing it for about a month now, maybe?
Give or take.
Lag, if you're saying something, I've not heard your mic light up for a while.
I'm not saying anything right now.
Oh, okay.
Always assume
In a boss
that
fight,
he's
so that's-
either... I'm
Just exploding.
just exploding, yeah. Oh crap, that's oh.
Zabel
There you
Far has
go.
been defeated. We have defeated all the Benevodons.
I'm on my way to the boss room. So.
I'm on the phone, so I can actually applaud you.
Oh, I don't have any.
But I'm doing fine. I'm just watching these nerds play Cloud Banana.
Hey,
It's fun. What? You're a nerd.
I
I'm a
accept that
nerd.
as reality. Why are you making fun of my reality?
People make fun of my reality by calling me crazy because of Dole being a geek, but that's not right. Right? I'm not crazy.
I mean,
no, John, you're not
hey.
crazy. See, she's fine.
So
I think the fact that I don't even try to use a voice changer just makes you even more pathetic.
I mean,
I screwed that up.
Kevin's like, yeah.
Maybe I'll make it. Come on, up the hill, I made that up.
I got a mirror.
You got a mirror.
The Charlotte's campaign is the only one that gives you an item like that.
Yeah, you do. You get. You take down the Benevodon, and then you go to the final boss, who does things. There's no extra
everybody leveled
stuff.
up there.
Waste of my time.
I mean, to be fair,
Ow.
you're going to Mirage Palace, which is much different than, say, going straight to the... oh wait. Never mind. I forget what the other people do after they kill the last Benevodon.
This is how it is done.
Kill him at one shot, Reese. Do it. Nope. Oh, she did.
John, Reese's cool, but she's not Kevin cool.
Don't you dare disrespect my waifu like that.
Uh-oh.
God
Uh-oh.
damn it.
Shots fired. Them's fighting words, buddy.
Welcome to World War III. We thought it was the presidential stuff.
But Kevin is a league of his own. He's a husbando.
Don't
I
you
mean-
dare. disrespect her like that.
I feel like the entirety of Japan will get on your case for it.
Yes, because of Japan, she's Japan's favorite character out of the game. So,
Wow.
don't make me get the Redditors involved.
Oh no! We don't use that word here. That's curse words here.
Them's fighting words.
Them's cursing words.
Do not let easy targets
Wait, get off.
hold back.
Come on, Reese, hit him hard.
Hey, cool.
I still think you're.
He did the thing that I was talking about earlier. Crazy.
I usually use that tornado, but I'm trying to like not use just the same spell all the time. But her Reese's tornado spell does so much damage if you do it right. You get so many targets. The damage output's nice, and the area of effect launch is really nice.
Honestly, I've learned that if you go, since you went Venada's, her light lance skill clears enemies out really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I
Kevin-
tried that one earlier, and it did a really
Kevin
good job
is
with it.
so blinded.
Spend our earnings on items for the journey.
The light was right in his eyes.
Pretty sure that just goes down. I don't want to go down. Yes, so we got 4 out of
This is
6.
my fight.
I just came from here. How did you respawn already?
John, the game, I believe, has an answer. It's called magic.
Actually, your difficulty does affect the respawn rate of enemies.
Ah,
Like, I'm playing on
makes
hard,
sense.
so the respawn rate of enemies is a lot higher than on normal.
Check it out. More does more damage.
Get... Oh, well, You're in for a surprise.
I will not fall.
Yeah,
Ow! Oh my gosh, I hate this map. And I'm tiny. This one hurt, I think.
I mean, Charlotte's shorter than everyone, but that's because she's a half elf. Half elf. Half elf.
You know what?
Shit, I forgot he does that twice.
Don't keep me waiting. Allow me.
I've been playing recently heavy so far. I think this session. I just realized.
Oh wow, she's all small.
Yeah, I don't need medicinal herbs in my bars. So I guess.
Oh, Pesuru Slisu! Oh yeah, Hawkeye, let's do it!
Oh what? Oh wait. Oh.
I'm a little
You
behind.
know,
but
I
got
think
some
I'm gonna
chests
take.
out.
I think I'm gonna take Hawkeye in the next run so I can show off his other class. My more favorite of the two.
Yeah, but the class 4 doesn't look as cool. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen this.
I like his,
version.
even though his class 4 is not the best, I still like the design of it.
That is an ugly man.
Oh, who?
Orc, elf thing. Oh, the tongues. Oh, the tongues are so much worse. That is cursed. That is absolutely cursed.
I won't let you
Oh,
destroy
yeah.
the world. This is the end of the line for you.
But I think they also have like regular tongues as well. No, he's gonna prove me wrong. I see how it is.
Are we not gonna get to show off his? We may kill him before we get to show off his one attack.
Uh oh.
Phenomenal Fistu.
Let's
Well,
see.
We got to kill him before he showed off his one attack.
Oh.
So
Don't worry, I'll
Gorman,
probably see it.
so Gorman has an attack that he does where, like, when you get his health to a certain threshold, he teleports behind one of your allies. I think it's your party 3 member, and he steals their soul. You have to do enough damage to him before the timer runs out for your character to get his soul back. And I'm not sure what happens if you fail.
The thought of Gorman has been to do a new ability. Soul.
Soul swallow. Don't do it. No, you're not very good at it. Don't do it.
I'm not.
Then don't do it.
Well, I did it anyway. It's already done. It's on the internet forever. Well, until... No, not until...
Actually, for Twitch, it's on the internet for about 2 weeks.
God,
Yep, unless you highlight it, then it stays up for a lot longer.
But even then, it
Sure
still
to-
goes down eventually.
I'm sure it eventually will. That's why I
Here
expressed
we
it on
are.
YouTube.
I just still find it strange that, like, if you were partnered, I feel like your Twitch stream should stay there.
It does.
It
But
does if you're
not
partnered.
Yeah. I think it
Oh,
stays
are
for
you
longer,
saying
like a super long time. Like it,
Oh, you're saying that,
Does last
like,
longer.
even if you're partnered, it goes away after a while?
I'm not gonna do this in time. Okay. Oh, that's the side.
I just think it's kind of dumb that you have a
Yeah.
streaming service, but yet, unless your streamers have a means of saving the file,
Yeah.
They actually do. You can download your past streams. It takes like an hour to download. At least for me, it does. Downloading. I'm gonna do that.
but
a
also
couple
change, I think
times.
that might change based upon the length of the stream too.
Yeah, it's because using your streaming for several hours. But again, that's why I just upload stuff to YouTube afterwards.
Okay, I don't have to search area because I already know what I need to do.
Oh yeah, good job.
Essentially, there are 6 pathways. We gotta clear them.
Yes, they are. Ooh. I think this is like, like a callback to like all your boss fight.
Not all of them,
Some of them.
just a handful of them.
Ouch. Not really bad at dodging.
And I
those attacks.
think it changes based upon who you're playing as.
Okay.
Because I think Hawkeye and Reese get different bosses than Angela and Duran. Angela Duran gets different bosses than Kevin and Charlotte, and then vice versa.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Spear attack, come on.
Different.
I think that did absolutely nothing. Yep, okay, great.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Pure white eyes.
He's a demon! He was an illusion.
Oh, that was a party wipe.
I will never.
Because I think that type of bot thing, illusion.
Did
would
I actually
be-
save the game? I think I saved before I came in here.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure I did.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow.
I dove into that.
Oh, that demon didn't stand an inkling of a chance against Kevin. For the non-existent chat in the chat, that's why I like Kevin. Just a badass.
If I could, though, to be honest, if I could solo run with Kevin, I would.
You know what? Me too.
Like, if I could solo run with any of the characters, I would attempt it.
I would sell my soul just to see like an older, buffer, Akuma-looking fucking Kevin. Just, it can even be like a spin-off movie with like Kevin being the new King of Ferolia and just having to manage shit and be a badass. Like, okay, people are trying to one-up me. He's like, well, fuck you, Final Flash. You're dead now.
Final Flashu!
Are you brave enough to take this one? Final Flash! Damn it.
You ruined it.
I did! Something got
thank
caught in
goodness
my
I actually broke
throat.
Getting dad flashbacks here.
I'm sorry, what?
You didn't get the reference.
I'm about...
See, I got the reference and I respect it.
There's nothing he could do to make the situation any worse, save for blowing up the planet. He's going to blow up the planet, but I live here!
Oh, that's a Dragon Ball Z. I should have known. I should have known.
Now he gets it.
I should have expected it. Oh,
That's
by
it.
the way...
Blowing you both up.
Big Bang Attack!
Stupid attack theme.
Wow, I can't believe every single one of them kicked you in the dick!
See, we can get away making references like that because we're not actually showing off the references.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is a non-profit organization.
Reese got the final blow.
Support the official release.
What part of the non-profit do you get from this? The profit is happiness.
I mean, I'm pretty sure YouTube. Well, maybe
Actually, it was not as
because,
bad as
well,
start.
they're kind of half right and half wrong because YouTube pays you if you do good in the videos. They are
Suzaku Ariel!
Oh no.
Oh yeah, by the way, Suzaku Ariel, while we're on the topic of Vegeta attack, that is his final explosion
Oh no.
during the Majin Buu saga,
Huh?
where he literally blows himself up with the last remaining amount of his... Yeah, by the way, spoilers! He fucking
I mean, it's not like the episode's been out for 20 years.
Hey, people be bitching about spoilers though.
Can't believe we were playing
They would.
Bitching about spoilers for Dragon Ball Z.
Uh,
They've been living under a rock for too long.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, YouTube kind of... Well, I'm stopping. You have the option to not watch it.
Hawkeye with this class gets an attack called Rocket Launcher.
So,
Fucking hell.
tell me if I'm wrong. Like,
What's up?
golden statues are supposed to have a head and arms normally, right?
What's up?
Golden statues for the save points, they are supposed to have a head and arms, right?
Yeah, when you get closer to the final boss area, you start noticing their heads and arms have been destroyed.
I noticed that when I went in, I'm like, that doesn't look right. But I'll take a look when I get back.
It's essentially what it is like it's describing the fact that you're entering an area that is not good.
Very
Essentially, it's not protected by the goddess of mana.
Yeah.
It's not very fun
Makes sense.
for you. It's about to be not very good for you, amount of G. But, yeah.
Suzaku Ariel!
Hell yeah, do it.
This is the Dragon Lord's
I could be wrong, but I think Suzaku
I don't know why my internet
Ariel
connection's
is
so bad today.
one
I'm
of
happy I'm
the...
actually recording locally too. Basically, my absolute.
Okay, Phenomenal Fish is an attack that's weaker. I was about to say that Suzaku Ariel is one of the weaker of
How lovely.
the stuff that he can get later on.
Ariel is specifically tied to class 3.
Yeah.
He gets different abilities based upon what classes he picks.
Yeah.
It's essentially the same for every character in the game. Depending on what class you pick, they get different abilities based on what classes they pick.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Lagiacrusmhw aerial. You just blow the fuck up.
Alright, Grapplevine is defeated.
Yeah, the annoying ass boss with no fucking weaknesses.
But you may not proceed.
Alright, we are 1/3 through the first part of the dungeon.
I'll try to keep that in mind when I get to that
has
point.
never been more powerful. You don't stand a chance.
You think you can tell me what to do, huh? Don't act
Dark
like you
Shine
know
Knight
me.
is my favorite.
You don't know anything.
He's my
I ain't
favorite.
running away from the monster that
beside
killed
Dylan.
my dad.
You still don't know who I am.
He's really cool.
Well, that's a Star Wars ripoff if I've ever seen one.
Your father.
What?
No.
The Dark
What are
Knight
you saying?
character thing.
Dark
Doesn't make
Shine
any
Knight.
sense.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power!
Or in
No, don't do it!
Plunged into the abyss.
Get
The Dragon Lord saved my
gets
broken
cut into
body
pieces.
with his
I hate
dark
you!
power
Well,
You
should've
brought this
listened-
upon yourself.
to serve him.
You're my
You're
brother!
the chosen one!
You were meant to bring balance to the force, not leave
You know,
me
is it bad
darkness.
if I kind of want to put an ad in the newspaper for babysitting services and I just use the name Anakin Skywalker as the...
Oh, that's terrible!
No, you use that if you don't want to get babysitting duties.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Not
No.
so.
It's a twist.
I
You
merely
babysit
want to
Anakin because
extract
he's
your
a
soul
pussy
to
bitch.
grant you
Uh-huh.
power as well.
I knew you couldn't be.
Hey,
I mean, Draco isn't wrong about that.
He's not 100% wrong.
You're nothing like Loki.
I mean, he's not right, but he's not wrong
But the
either.
council's also partially to blame as well.
Yeah, the Council, the Jedi Order was going to die even without Order 66. It had to basically do a reformation.
No.
Behold,
See,
the Dragon Lord's power. of
Anakin
darkness
has
without
had a
to become the strongest.
history of being like, oh, I need to change the
Ow.
future,
You're gonna rely on darkness
when in fact he didn't have to.
with my own strength.
In fact,
Well, it's not just. We're not talking about that, Draco. We're talking about the fact that the Jedi Council basically acted like shoving their head in the sand and thinking, "Oh, this can't possibly turn out wrong."
Yeah.
They tried
Well,
to
actually,
create
in-
machines out of
in
people,
continuity,
and
Like
Cause
when
problem.
it came to the clones,
Oops.
Yoda didn't like the clones.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like he never trusted them.
you say that. I mean,
Why do you
Also-
think? Why do you think he immediately murdered the clone that was about to shoot him?
then because Yoda's the fucking.
That wasn't a Nat 24 sight roll? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, he's. No.
Because he knew something was up. He already
Yeah.
knew that something was up about them.
They
Yeah.
followed orders without, like...
They follow orders without question. Like they had no
Yeah, that's-
humanity. They had no soul.
Yeah. I
Frick,
mean,
this is gonna be the hardest boss
within,
today, I think. Look at a boss.
Within like
Mini boss.
Are you still
Okay.
fighting Fables R?
I'm fighting the Dark Knight right now.
Or are you fighting the Dark Shine Knight?
Yeah, that's not fighting
Dark
now.
Shine
This is gonna
Knight.
be a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he can be a difficult boss fight.
Especially
okay,
for
but at the same
my type of
time,
characters that I have, because he keeps teleporting to me.
Mace Windu.
Oh, that
was
hurts so
about-
bad.
Mace Windu was about to strike down.
Trying to get enough
Platine.
Palpatine. Yeah.
There was technically they weren't legally for that, if my memory serves. That was technically treason.
That's right. But at the same time, Anakin had already found him out to be a Sith Lord. He was bad news anyway.
Well, the thing is that technically Anakin had a chance to turn him in.
Yeah, and he didn't.
But he didn't because Palpatine promised him he could save Padme.
Yep. And guess what? Anakin...
But you can't save her from yourself, Anakin.
That's right. That's right. If you just listen to Yoda...
No, Yoda
I don't think
wouldn't
Yoda
have made any difference. Yoda's not exactly the end-all, be-all. He's made quite a few mistakes over
And
the
I'm not
years.
saying that. Yoda told Anakin to not go chasing after like these visions and try to alter.
Yeah, but he didn't tell
whatever.
him why. If you tell someone not to do something, and don't tell them why,
They're gonna
just
do it.
not. Yeah.
Like that, like you literally defeat the purpose of telling them, "Hey, don't do this," when you don't explain to them why they're not supposed to do it.
I mean,
It's like It's like telling a kid to, "Hey, don't stick your hand in the fire," and then you don't explain why. They're going to stick their hand in the fire because they want to know why they weren't supposed to stick their hand in the fire.
Okay, hold up. Okay, so
I'm dead.
if every time that someone like Anakin had like these force dreams, like, don't try to alter these visions because one way or another it's going to happen.
Keep in mind, those same visions were planted by Palpatine. It was a stiff
Speculate
tactic.
that was Plagueis, but
I thought that was Palpatine.
No, it
well,
wasn't.
no.
That was just his force vision.
no, he had a force. Well, to be fair, the Jedi Temple in that location was built on top of a Sith temple.
Huh.
I mean,
So-
That part I did not know about.
Yeah, that was There's a reason why the library had so many Sith artifacts.
okay, but at the same time, didn't the Jedi do that so that they can like keep it archived and away from the wrong hand? There's like a bolt or something.
No, part of it was that, and part of it was they did it mainly for the fact of studying it, to find a way to prevent people from becoming Sith. But the problem is,
That's right.
you can't prevent people from becoming Sith. Especially not when the context behind a Sith is to let your emotion run wild. There are some people that you can't prevent that.
I don't know how I did not die.
Okay,
Let's reset that
but
boss.
point is, Anakin was a pussy bitch, and he kind of half-assed tried to alter...
To be fair, he had a lot of stress on him.
That's true, but that doesn't mean
You've grown up so strong.
that he's exempt from fault.
I'm not saying he was exempt. I'm just saying, if you're going to judge someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. Is all.
On your guard.
Because you do have to remember that
More powerful than
while
before.
Anakin was not the perfect human being
A size 10?
by
so I'm
any
not
stretch of the word,
shoot.
No.
there was chance for redemption. That's the thing. He
Yep.
could have
Aw, I
chose.
want to cry for Durant now. Aww.
He could have chose.
I won't away from
To leave with
Dragon Lord
Padme
not get away with
and
what he's done.
Obi-Wan on Mustafar, but he
and the
did.
Crimson
Well,
Wizard
no. At that point, he was too far gone.
Let's go.
Well,
Had he made the decision to turn in Palpatine, that was the turning
oh,
point.
yeah.
If he would have turned in Palpatine when he found out that Palpatine was the Sith,
Oh yeah.
he could have prevented what happened to Mace Windu. He could have prevented what happened to some of those other Jedi Masters as well. He could have prevented Order 66.
I haven't even to go back to town and buy some stuff before I can continue. There's 3 dots on the map. I'm assuming these are all good.
But he chose not to because he believed Palpatine could save Padme.
And to be fair, a lot of other people, not many people, if they truly believe that someone could save their loved one, would go against that.
I mean, I'd be honest. I'd probably turn Anakin as well if I had a loved one. Like if my wife was gonna die or something, I'd probably turn Anakin too. Try to save her.
But at the same time,
realistically, I wouldn't want to lose the love of my life.
And that is how you become the relatable villain.
I'm
not saying
the Empire was in the right.
Against it, just
the Empire was on the right. Don't change my mind. They had a stable economy. They had a stable economy, and it was at peace within itself. Okay, granted, they might have been, scared. The citizens might be scared to death, but they actually had jobs. They had an economy, and it was at peace.
Well, the thing is that
he's not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong. That's why I didn't say change my mind. I said I didn't say change my mind. I said they're right. Don't change my mind because it's not. You can't.
Well, the thing is, you gotta remember, is eventually the Empire would have had to change policies eventually, because at least some of their policies, because they were basically performing the Spanish Empire on the rest of the galaxy. They were plundering worlds and conquering them and taking their valuables and whatnot, and using that to fuel their military machine. Problem with that is eventually they will have run out of places to conquer.
Yeah.
Sure.
That, or they just eventually find someone that was stronger.
Either that, or they would have had total economic collapse. So eventually, policies would have had to change, more along the lines of the Republic of old to some extent, at least for just to keep the thing afloat.
Lots of wares to browse.
In some ways, I'm not saying it would complete 180, I'm just saying it would at least change some of its policies to be more sustainable.
I mean, it also didn't help that Palpatine had Darth Vader basically murder anyone that got in his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I mean, to be fair, the comic books and stuff have really fleshed out more of his character.
Well, not just that,
and I'm appreciative of that.
Extended universe. Even if it's not canon anymore.
It's slowly becoming canon, actually.
Oh, they are making it canon. I'm surprised.
They're not making it officially canon. It's slowly becoming canon, because if they were gonna do what they had done before, which was there was a theory going around that they were going to include Darth Revan at some point.
Yeah.
That would have made a lot of the extended universe canon, because a lot of the stuff that happened was because of him.
That is true.
Come again.
Like there's also a Sith Lord that could just drain the Force energy out of like whole planet.
That was Darth Nihilus, I believe.
Hell yeah, my favorite. Just the thought of being able to just
Yeah, but see, the problem with doing that though is that once you do that, you kinda have to keep doing it.
Oh, it's one of those things.
It becomes like nicotine almost.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in some ways, because once you drain the place of energy, your body gets accumulated to that much energy, but it doesn't have a means to produce that energy, and so then your body needs that much energy to survive.
Mm-hmm.
They can become batteries for the Death Star.
No. Didn't that occur thousands of years before the Death Star was even conceived?
Yes.
Oh.
During the years of like the old Republic.
Yeah,
stuff
the old
like that.
Republic. Yeah. Bro, the Force was wild back then. That was Gucci gourmet shit. Everyone was just cooler. Everyone was just cooler back then. They had, like, light...
What, are we going into make Star Wars great again?
Well,
I mean,
no.
to be honest, they were planning on doing I'm not sure if it was a movie or a TV series of, like, some of the older stuff.
I mean, there is no make Star Wars great again in terms of, oh, we're gonna bring back all this.
Ah, crap.
I had
Like, just in terms of,
160,000
like, the lightsabers.
points.
Some of the old designs are far
Wow.
far inferior than the newer designs. Like the.
I have to argue with you on that one.
What do you mean?
There were some prior generation lightsabers that were so powerful that they outclassed a lot of the stuff that's there now. Like, there's a
Quick question.
What's
question. If I buy items in this save file, will they go to the new save file?
Yes.
So I can just like buy everything at max health pots and stuff.
I'm referring to stuff like the proto sabers or the broadsword.
The broad-sabers. Those are old style, and I really like those because they're like a lot like regular swords.
Well, actually, it's funny because a lot of the older style Force weapons were literally just regular weapons reinforced by the Force.
Yeah, especially for the dark side.
Oh yeah, like it was. I think it was stated in some extended legend continuity that the old Sith Lords hate current lightsabers because they feel that it doesn't portray
another question
combat as efficiently as regular weapons did.
Like,
another question.
Didn't the Sith also just have like raw crystal stuff? Like, I know there's like some crystal shenanigans that they were doing that made them like super powerful.
Hold on, Draco. What'd you say, John?
What does the Stardust Herb actually do? Dispels all allies' magic effects. What does that mean?
So like if you're like stat decreased, or if you have like an elemental buff that you realize that hey, this isn't actually working against this enemy, you can use that and it gets rid of all of it.
So it gets rid of your buffs, basically, so you can reset.
No, it gets rid of your debuffs.
Your debuffs. Okay, so that would actually be handy then.
It gets rid of your debuffs and it gets rid of your weapon buffs, but I don't think it gets rid of your stat buffs.
Okay.
Though I could be wrong.
I feel like it wouldn't be all that useful, but I'll go ahead and get like 25 total. If they ought to use them.
It's handy if you're running like elemental builds. Like if you're running like Duran's Dark Pathway and you're getting like the elemental saber skills, or if you're running Charlotte's like Sage Pathway and you're getting the elemental saber stuff, then it's handy because then if you use it and say, oh, this enemy's actually absorbing this element, you can pop Stardust Herb and remove the effect.
Okay. That's cool. Now to go back to the dungeon, now that I bought my items, because you know, kind of need health pots to fight bosses and bosses and stuff. But I maxed out. I had 166,000 coins at one point. Down to like 140, I think now.
I don't even know how much money I have right now. I have 135,000.
Oh wow, I still have more than you, I think. And I also upgraded a weapon, apparently, that Reese had in her inventory that I did not realize that she picked up, probably from some item seed or something. But it was like a big bonus. Like, big bonus.
I know, if you upgrade, really, Peta gives you your best weapon upgrades, which I think I just realized. No, I think these are, I think the weapons I have are item seed stuff. I think.
Get out of my way before I break you.
I will not fall. This battle should be over quickly.
Mind me, I'm just running through it.
Oh, I'm getting rainbow seeds up the wazoo.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I've gotten a rainbow seed yet, at least I've not noticed if I did.
Well, I also have Hawkeye in my party, which Hawkeye gets abilities that increases the potential drop rates of things.
We should work together
Oh,
to
that's
defeat
right.
this threat.
So, technically, once I hit class 4 for the characters, hopefully I'll have a lot of rainbow seeds so I can attempt to get their best gear.
But yeah, I was like the Sith had some pretty cool pre-modern sabers to work with. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Time for retreat.
You know what's funny is that there's an actual item in the Star Wars universe that
It is unwise to keep
that Force users know exists, but they'll never know if they have it or not.
Oh no.
What is it? I'm curious. I'm not...
I can't remember the name of it, but it's a necklace, I think. And what it does is that it hides you from the Force. But the problem is the amulet works on itself.
Funny.
So you'll never know you have the amulet unless you test it on another Force user.
Huh, that's interesting.
Because of the fact that it works not only on the person who's wearing it, it works on itself.
But yeah, like I like the Sith because like I think in the olden days, well I think even in current times, there were certain creatures that were very in tune with the dark side of the Force, and they just ride those into battle.
Well, to be fair, there were planets that were nexus points for the light and the dark side of the Force.
Ah.
Alright.
Like, I think Dagobah is actually a nexus for the dark side of the Force.
The Dagobah.
Mm-hmm.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Was Yoda doing there?
I would assume he was there to monitor it to make sure nothing went wrong.
You know what?
Either that or to hide. I mean, who would expect to find a Jedi on a dark side world?
Yeah, but there's also fan theories out there that it was actually slowly corrupting Yoda.
Is that why he was a
I mean,
crazy
that's
old man in his last
possible,
days?
considering what the dark side does.
That was it for us all.
That's why he became a crazy old man.
Well, that's because he's an old decrepit man.
Are you disrespecting Master Yoda?
No, I'm
He's
not.
over 900 years old, to be fair.
But the man is a legend.
He is, but he's not.
I'm not
anymore.
denying that. I'm just thinking that, you know, age makes
Hey, that man could kick ass
images
to
as
the
all.
age of 900. I think
Yeah,
he's okay.
To be
Yeah,
fair, you
yeah,
got a
but-
point.
But by the time Luke came around, he was in the shadow of his former self.
That's not always a bad thing. I mean, let's be honest. He used this opportunity to pass down his knowledge to Luke.
Yeah, which in terms of like
Because
movies-
technically, I'm gonna say technically, while Yoda was a firm believer in the light side of the Force, he didn't 100% agree with the overall teachings of the Jedi. But he couldn't share that out loud because, you know, if enough people heard him,
or
then
decided against him,
they could probably remove him as Grand Master.
I
So
mean, but at
he's
the
like,
same time,
Dang it.
who the fuck would try to fuck with Master Yoda?
You know,
I can think of a lot of people that would have. I can think of. There's probably a lot of people out there that probably wanted him removed.
not sure that.
Yeah, just
Hold on.
Yeah, a lot of people were jealous of his awesomeness.
yeah.
Among other reasons.
I think
That's where I can make a joke and say, I'm so awesome, life had to give me a handicap illness to put me down to everybody else's level. Which is an obvious.
Yep, there you go, John. That's
There you
your
go.
catchphrase.
That's my narcissistic.
You're so
comment.
awesome. Life had to handicap you to bring you down to other people's levels.
Yep.
On.
We finally figured out why I'm sick. And why good bad things happen to
You're
good
just
people.
badass, John.
Yep.
To be fair, you kind of are.
Oh, not.
Pistola slice!
I literally had nothing special.
You are.
It's always the people that want to be normal or believe they're normal that aren't.
Have you watched enough anime?
Yeah, I mean,
Protagonist?
don't you remember
What?
Rupee? I'm not the bee's knees, just normal knees.
There's
protagonist
literally an
wears my hair.
anime about a person who just wanted to be reincarnated as an average person, and they ended up being badass.
Yeah.
Song called, don't recognize it.
Like they say, normal was.
I think the
overrated,
anime was called I just wanted to be reborn with average powers or something like that.
Oh.
I could be wrong on the title.
Isekai anime, like.
I don't
have
think
a
it's
tendency
isekai. What classifies as
BKB
isekai?
Isekai. Have you guys seen Suffering the anime? Also ReZero.
Is it just isekai if it's like you die and are reborn in another world?
Technically, they consider it Isekai, but technically it's a different world, so yes, it's still be. Oh, this is not going well.
Hang on, I'll look it up. You guys, you beat up.
The actual definition of an isekai is.
It's being put in a different world, basically what it is. So technically, if we died and moved to a different world, yes, it's still.
Theoretically, Inuyasha would fall into the category of isekai because technically Kagome doesn't die.
Wouldn't it be one of the first?
Oh my gosh, this is like a bad place to fight.
But she didn't die, but she got transported to another world. Does that count?
I'm gonna say yes. Your DM allows it.
Offering
Your
the chance
your
to-
DM allows this.
Hold up! I found it! The Wikipedia! Found it! Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? Is
That's
a
what it was
Japanese
called.
Yeah. Lot. Abilities is killed after being run over by while protecting a young girl. Offered the chance to be reborn into a fantasy world, Misato asks that she simply be reincarnated with average abilities. Reborn as noble Adele von Ashcombe, she soon discovers that average in this new world takes into account the power of the absolute strongest and the absolute weakest magical creatures, resulting in her physical and magical abilities being 6,800, which is times stronger than that of a typical human, which is half of that of the strongest ancient dragon. Ending hunters blah 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 blah.
She got her wish, just not in the way that she thought it would have.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it is a isekai because she was offered the chance to be reborn into a fantasy world. So yes, it
But
is.
what is the literal definition of an isekai?
Well, I'm pretty sure John just said it, but I'm gonna look that up as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like word for word.
But now the question is that does the reincarnation thing have to
Yes.
be there? It has to be there.
Oh,
You can be isekai like Shield Hero who didn't die. He just got teleported. He got summoned.
okay.
So,
Isekai
I guess
the way to do it.
Escaflowne would be considered an isekai then.
Ren.
Who has such power within
What?
Isekai is an accidental travel genre of light novel, blah blah blah, that revolve around a normal person from Earth being transported to, reborn, or otherwise trapped in a parallel universe or fantasy world.
Yeah, that would be it, Escaflowne.
So here's the question though. So Inuyasha, I brought this up earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Would
not too
Inuyasha
long,
be
right.
considered an isekai?
I believe so. Because she said otherwise transported to an alternate fantasy world.
The doesn't have to be fantasy. It
Oh,
can be a different world.
is
It's not necessarily fantasy. But
Yume falls from our time into yeah. This is Reddit though. I don't want to know. All the kids these
don't
days
argue with
use
Reddit.
isekai.
I think worse than that, you're arguing with 4chan.
Oh, never mind. Yes, Inuya. It's again. Reddit. Reddit. Oh, anime that were isekai before it was cool. Is Inuyasha on this list?
Aww.
Inuyasha. Is she here? Inuyasha. Some wells hold the angry spirits of sacred blah 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 blah. So yeah, it was isekai before isekai was a popular genre. So yeah, Inuyasha is...
So Inuyasha isekai before it was cool.
That's right.
And these are just some of the discussions we have here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. This is what we talk about in our spare time, not chat. No one's talking in anyone's chats. I am the only one.
Nobody cares.
That's right. Oh wait, that doesn't matter.
I mean, if they want to lurk, they can lurk.
Yeah, I'm alright with lurkers.
I mean, I'm
I tend to
looking
lurk
at your
too.
streams like there's
I'm
no one
on
here
Avatar,
to
just got
lurk.
programming
It's
stuff.
just me.
So,
Oh, well there is someone that's literally called Lurk, so I guess that's comes with the territory of having the name Lurk.
yeah, let them lurk.
He lurks a lot. The master of lurking. And all other styles of lurking.
Surprised I made that jump, actually. Oh, missed that one.
Speaking of Lancelot, now it's time for us to talk about the Fate series. Maybe.
What about Fate?
Fate. Lancelot.
Yes.
He's cool.
I had to fight him in the Persona campaign that Lag did. That was interesting. He threw me through a wall several times.
Several times!
My favorite part is that
I was his ragdoll.
Anyone? Yeah.
He had a voodoo doll of me, except for instead of it being a doll, it was just me.
It was literally you.
It was literally me. It was a voodoo doll of just me.
Does Lancelot in Fate actually do stuff with voodoo dolls, or is that just in the context of the canon?
No, he literally just picked me up and threw me around like a voodoo doll, except for...
Yeah, he
Oh.
literally
It was
threw
just
him
me.
through several buildings.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. My favorite part about Lancelot in
I've got a
Fate
perfect
is
gift
that
to
his
show
noble
Draco exactly what
phantasm
Lancelot
is
did to me.
anything and everything, even other noble phantasms. And then when he pulls out Arundite, which is his actual noble phantasm, he's fucking awesome.
Alright, so in general chat, Draco,
At that point, he's
is
not.
literally what Lancelot did to me several times.
I can't remember this fucking place.
Oh, wow.
Cause you know, we gotta have a teleporting puzzle, cause that makes fucking sense.
Yee.
At least not as annoying as the teleport
God
was.
damn it!
Gotta have your obligatory teleportation. It is
I started
an
this
RPG
fight with not even...
You wanna know what I wanna know? How am I still alive? I've been getting shot at by just 6 different people continuously.
God wants you to suffer.
I mean, I wanna suffer.
God doesn't want anybody to suffer. Sometimes suffering just exists.
Yes, he does.
You'd think the
Suffering
apple
is for
would
the
stand
strong.
Is it so?
Yes.
Is it that bad you just want to just chill and vibe?
Not the middle. Gotcha.
It's Fate.
I'm literally just. I'll fight these guys.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
These guys are pretty easy to kill.
Attack and defense.
Let the magic flow through me.
Alright, left.
Going to the left. This is here. But, yeah. Oh.
I think they're getting better at their dodge attacks. Or their dodge attacks. Not instantly getting hit by the boss every single time.
Are you still fighting Darkshine Knight?
No, I'm on Full Metal Hunger.
Oh, you're fighting the enemies to get to the final boss, or the second to last boss, I should say.
Yeah, I finished the Darkshine Knight on the first attack, on the first playthrough. I just didn't have any healing potions through it, so it made it hard. But it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. I just went to go buy potions after the boss fight.
But, yeah, so the cool thing about Lancelot is that he made Gilgamesh's unlimited blade work. He just had, like, unlimited other noble fantasy.
You know, I did not like Gilgamesh as a character when I watched Fate Stay Night, the original. And then I watched Unlimited Blade Works and the Zero, Fate Zero, and I still didn't like him. But then I watched Fate Apocrypha. I think it was Fate Apocrypha. Yeah, I think it was Fate Apocrypha. Or whichever bonus one he was in. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of like him better now.
Mordred is the only good thing about.
I don't think it was Apocrypha, though. I think it was something else. I think it was.
Thank God. I made it through!
You made it through! You did it! You have been saved from the teleporting puzzle.
I think it was Apocrypha. It was the one that had Alexander the Great. I think it was Apocrypha.
And it also had Mordred.
Darn it, I did not use that one.
Hell yeah, shave time, boys! It's time for Kevin to whip his Chad cock out and smack someone.
I finally died!
Whoa!
Over 7 minutes of getting shot at!
Whoa! Well, calm down there, buddy! Whoa! You can't say stuff like that in my Christian Minecraft server!
Yeah!
You forgot to say no
Angela finished the boss off with Doppelganger.
You forgot to mention that you're Christian fucking Minecraft server. Anyway, and this is the part where I get muted for about a minute and a half.
That boss was not that hard.
Half hour? I'm giving people ideas.
Doing a lot better now that I got my gear caught up and my levels are higher. It's a lot. Although I'm kind of skipping at this point, I'm kind of just skipping the battles.
I will
make it.
I need to catch up. I'll just catch up off stream levels. I think it'll be easier to do it off stream. I need levels to catch up.
hostile entities. Be careful.
Okay, John, where are you at? Dragons. That's pretty cool.
Come on, Shawet! You can convince him!
Come on, Shawet! I can't even
Shawet.
pretend to talk like she does.
You have to get.
How the frick do I get up? Oh, I gotta come down. Okay.
You have
Just
to
replace all
this
your
is the
L's with
maze.
just replace all your L's with W's.
Oh no! When did this happen? Fuck's sake.
Fuck, fuck!
Okay.
I missed Bump Box.
My light bulb blew.
Point your brain
Literal
or a
light
different
bulb.
Because the one in my brain blew yesterday.
Bulb!
I think that reminds me of one of my favorite voice lines, or quotes from Dukes of Hazzard. If brains were dynamite, Roscoe couldn't blow his nose.
For some reason, it's treating the light bulb as if it's something that can scroll through like on the phone, and that's not how that works.
Hang on, Heath. I'll knock you out of this by beating you up.
Yes, time to kick you in the shins with your wacky sandals.
We should work together to defuse this.
What are you looking at, Hayes?
Oh my god,
Wow.
it's sad when Kevin can stagger lock a boss.
Yeah.
Abyssal!
Hell yeah. Hit him with the vicious slate. Where the hell is the light bulb?
Wow. We actually beat that monster.
And
Probably
Heath
should
is
have
down.
built up before I went in there. Oh well, too late.
So fun fact, when you defeat this boss, music doesn't play.
Huh.
Um,
Who is this? Harpy.
No way. We already fought this jerk.
Bruno White's back. We already beat it once. Showing just how strong we become.
Angela died instantly. Oopsie. Angela, I know you like to sleep on the job. Please get up. Thank you.
Charlie, you have access to healing magic. Heal him!
no, they don't work in cutscenes.
Yes, they
Like
do!
Phoenix... It's not like Phoenix Down.
Yes, use Phoenix Downs. They could have just used that on Aerith, and everything would have been okay.
I really hope that that's what they do in the remake.
Well, in the remake,
consider-
well, I can't spoil anything.
Oh yeah, at least not on screen.
Make so far, all we've gotten is to the end of Midgar.
Well, apparently the next episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake that they're gonna release is going to involve you leaving Midgar. So
Yeah.
Wow. I kind of like this
oh,
Harpy.
so he's a lich.
It's interesting character design.
So
Translation, I think that's cool.
he's a lich.
Ow! Well, that was mean. Do I come to your lair and throw you around? Okay, we did come to your lair, so.
God damn it, he's
Doppelganger.
leaving your responsibilities on me.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. I love that ability. Ow. Gosh dang it, Angela, would you quit sleeping on the job?
God damn it, Heath.
Reese doesn't die, I'll be surprised. Nope, she's
He's
just napping.
tanky. Reese tanky as fuck, boy.
She didn't die, she's just napping. Okay, she's trying to get up. Okay. Guess who died again?
Angela.
How'd you guess?
Cause she's squishy as fuck.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
This will be close. Nope, nope. Sweet.
So, John, you said you're in the process of beating the bosses to get to the end of your dungeon, right?
Yeah, I'm on the Harpy, and I did the crab, so I have the one after the Harpy. And then I'm just behind because I ran out of items for healing and stuff, so I can go back in time again.
Okay.
That's probably why I'm behind.
Alright, well, I defeated...
Fought everything.
Well, I just got done with my dungeon.
Okay.
So now I've entered the final dungeon, which is the Sanctuary of Mana.
Ow. I know it sounds like the end of the game almost, but I'm assuming that we still have a ways to go. We just got the final blow again for the second boss. Second boss? Third boss?
Cool.
Dude, I want an Angela avatar so bad now for VR chat. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute.
Yeah.
They need to have an Angela face rig. If I learn to make face rigs, I might just make an Angela one. But that's a lot of work. Face rigs look like they suck.
Wonderful. Suzaku attire.
I can win this with my eyes closed.
We cannot delay.
I actually have a cold sweat going on, which is weird because I don't.
Hostile entities, be careful.
Oh, I forgot this pathway gets that.
What?
So in Hawkeye's light pathway, when you go the rogue, it gets an ability called Plunder, which goes. There's a 20% chance that anytime I get an item, that I'll get twice of that item. So, like, say for example, if I get, let's say, a rainbow seed,
Here I go.
there's a 20% chance I'll get 2 of them.
I will not fall. Hostile entities, be careful.
Blast it.
This is a mimic.
Great.
It's a mimic.
Fire
It's not a mimic. I'm still gonna say it's probably a mimic. Ow, I didn't dodge.
I will not fall.
Alright, screw this. Doppelgang you all.
Yeah.
Straight to the boiler room you go.
To the boiler room of death.
There we go. Alright, bonk bonk.
You don't
Bonk,
have to be on
bonk.
guard for now.
You've been bamboozled.
I had the max amount of items. Oh, I didn't realize that, but I probably shouldn't have bought max because now I can't pick up certain items. 'Cause of that. Think about it. Too late. That's good to note for those who might want to play this game. If you ever want to buy stuff, do not just max out and buy 99 of everything. Because then if you try to pick up stuff, then it'll say you can't pick up anymore because you're already maxed out. So I'd say cap it like 85. Oh, I hate this one. Oh, I hate this one.
This monster resided
The
in
mole
Dwarf
rat
Tunnel,
thingy.
if I am not mistaken. The power of the wind is on our side this time. Can't these monsters give it
It's
already?
Jewel Eater.
Better stay
Yep.
dead after we beat it. Here.
I keep hearing my OBS ping because my drop frames are crazy today. My internet's been awful. I don't know what's going on. Brian just tanked that.
Yes, he did.
I'm getting better at dodging now. I'm playing as Angela, so she's less likely to die. And because I want to. Mostly because I want to. I like the doppelganger abilities. I'm trying to like save up for it. Reese is taking that one. Yeah, I took that one. Speedy.
John, I swear that's like the third or fourth time you've posted that particular GIF.
Because it works too well.
So what?
I'm playing with that character on Fridays campaigns. I actually like that. It's a lot of fun.
I just think you might need to get something fresh.
It's kind of hard to find a dragon lolly that looks like that for gifts. I only have, I think, like 4 or 5 gifts from that show. Because for some reason, believe it or not, she wasn't in that show very long. I wonder why. It's almost like the GIF I posted is the reason why. So there's not a whole lot of
Suzaku Ariel!
Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hell yeah.
Come on, give me like Donkey
John,
So does the enlightening path to the...
Is that Ichi?
Huh?
John, your stream went offline.
Oh.
Oh, hi,
Okay.
Ichi.
Well, that's great. Well, I'm not gonna run then, because I have it saved on YouTube, so I'm gonna be uploading it to YouTube anyway. But,
So since your stream went down, John, do you want me to close it on my end?
I don't care. It's up to you. Doesn't matter to me. Technically, it's gonna reconnect it, so it should come back up.
Yeah, it just came back up.
Yeah. OBS auto reconnects it.
Like it was...
Oh, Angela died.
Yeah, I just went to an ad for me.
I got ad blockers, so...
Thanks for letting me know, though. I appreciate it. I keep getting dinged because 23% of my
We
stream
talked
is
about-
lag frames. I just don't know what's up with my internet. I tried uploading stuff to VR chat, and it wouldn't work. Even playing the game, it wouldn't get load my avatars. Like, it would just not respond to anything. Discord took 5 minutes to load a channel.
Fragment and leave.
Where are you at now, John?
Jewel Eater's gonna
Are
die.
you still, are you,
within,
are you
like,
still
5
fighting?
seconds.
So you
No,
still
no.
fighting Jewel Eater?
Nope, I'm not. He just died.
Oh.
Reese finished him off. That's the theme for today's
Wait,
episode.
Reese finished him off?
Yeah. Reese is finished off.
So
I
you
think,
beat
3
Jewel
out of
Eater.
4 or 4. Yep, just finished him. And there's this XP screen. I am now level 64.
I'm level 62.
Ah,
Good
this
job.
goes back to this side, doesn't it? Oh no.
It's the enemy.
I never run from a fight unless I'm skip it. So,
Oh yeah, by the way, John, we're gonna really not want to run away from fights in the New Game Plus mode.
yeah, you
That's
will.
all that free EXP.
It takes probably less time. It probably takes less time to kill them than it would take just to try to go to the edge of the thing and wait for the loading time.
Well, until you get the little cactus upgrade that allows you to bypass that.
Yeah.
Well, it makes it go extremely faster.
I have the upgrade that makes it go fast, but I don't know if it's the fastest option.
It is the fastest option.
Oh, there's only one of those upgrades?
There's only
I
one
have that
upgrade. There's 2 upgrades for gaining XP boost.
I think I got only the first one though so far.
There's a 2 times boost and then there's a 3 times boost.
Yep.
I'll tell you when you get the 3 times boost. The 3 times boost you get once you've found 40 of them.
I have an idea. I have an idea when we beat this game, or get to like the very last boss. I'm probably gonna go through and try to get all the cactus and chests and stuff.
Yeah, all the collection bits, I'm
I do want to
pretty
go
sure
find them at
John
some point.
I would recommend, John, looking up a guide and finding them anyway,
Yeah, that's my
because that carries over into New Game Plus.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on. I just didn't feel like doing it on stream. It would take me 4 hours of just loading screens everywhere. So I figured it'd be a good mechanic.
Well, at least one thing that's nice about having Flammy is that you can just fly to the places.
Yes, that helps out a lot. I think what
Alright,
I try to do
so-
is just actually walk.
So, John, I'm
the
assuming
entire
you're
map.
heading in to meet the big baddie?
I went through the doors and I'm fighting my way to the boss room right now.
Okay. So, I'm at this point where I'm technically at the point of no return.
Okay.
Would be dangerous
Oh, yeah?
to forge ahead.
Because
Yes,
once you
yes.
once you get close enough to the final boss in the Sanctuary of Mana, you're automatically locked into going in and fighting him.
So you're locked in Sanctuary of Man at this point. You can't leave.
No, what I mean is like once you go through the Sanctuary of Mana and you get to the tree, as soon as you go to approach him, that's when you've hit the point of no return.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would say to
it's-
stop before we get to that, so that we can farm or something if you want.
I mean,
Specifically
I'm
for
ready
me.
to. I mean, I'm waiting for you. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't
like,
want to.
for me-
I don't want to rush into this fight.
Who I'm up against.
Because I want us to end the game at the same
I
time.
won't back
I'll be
down.
back.
Is that the very last part of the?
You're all finished.
Like, wait, is that the end of the game where you're at now?
Yes.
Give me
Oh.
back my
I thought it was like halfway through the storyline. I didn't really think it was that far.
No. The storyline's not very long.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we could, in theory, finish it tonight. Then.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Oh.
that's what I said that earlier.
Yeah.
That we have a
Sure.
very good possibility of beating the game tonight.
I must have missed that when you said that. Cool.
Because that last dungeon you go through is the last new dungeon you go through.
Yep. And
I'm at the Crimson Wizard right now. So how far behind am I?
He is the second. That is the second to last boss in the game. Is
Okay,
Crimson
so-
Wizard.
Yep, then you
Last
go
boss,
to
I'm assuming, is the Mana Tree boss.
Then you gotta go back to the Sanctuary of Mana, go through that area, and the final boss is in there.
Okay. Cool.
not bad.
I guess I'm not fighting the Crimson Wizard. You just do the cutscene and then teleport it away, but not far.
You'll fight him. Don't worry. You will fight the Crimson Wizard.
Fight him at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah.
You're just shy of the end of the dungeon.
No.
Ugh.
I probably should heal, but that'd be quite smart. Fight through this and heal after combat.
But for those of you watching,
There you go.
Kevin is an unlightened, Charlotte is a sage, and Hawkeye is a rogue. Look at that beefy attack stat though. That 331 attack, let's go!
I think that's the exact number for, I think it was a light level in Destiny 1. One was DLC. Nah,
Maybe, I don't remember.
it's been too long.
I know, it's been too long since I played Destiny.
Oh wait, it was.
How
For
many
the
of
very
these things
first.
spawn? Gosh dang it.
A
These
lot.
Spawn forever?
Yeah.
It spawns a bunch of them.
Yeah. No, yeah, like
Well,
the first
Fine, I'll
ever
sit here and you'll heal
DLC
then.
for Destiny 1. 331 was light level.
Yeah.
Well, attack level, technically, because there was no light level back then.
Actually, fun fact, Hawkeye's weapons are the most balanced weapons in the game.
Really?
They have roughly an equal amount of physical damage and magic attack power.
Nice. Ooh.
But my Hawkeye is still physically stronger than he
I'll be
is
back
magically
again.
stronger, so. Actually, I have some.
Recovery. Yes.
Yeah, I have some
Oh, I should
things
use
I can use here.
Too late.
You got thingies.
Let's give this to Charlotte. We'll give this to Hawkeye.
I am
We'll
on a
give
floating
these to
rock.
Kevin, because we gotta up that strength, boy!
The ring. Strong.
Oh,
Now
that's
he's got
good,
333 attack.
I'm back.
Look at that tasty 203 strength.
I have to kill them, don't I? No.
Hell yes. Love it. Love them. Favorite. But I haven't told you guys yet in the chat. Kevin's my favorite.
So let's sound off real quick. Who's everybody's favorite character? So Draco's is Kevin.
Kevin and
Hello.
Angela. Well,
Oh, you mean
Polo
this?
isn't in
Polo.
Trials of Mana.
Then Angela. She's staring at me. I can't say anything else, guys. She's watching me.
Holo's not in this game. You're okay.
But she's staring at me right now.
Sucks to be you.
Just say
I legally must say, by law, my answer has to be. But Angela's.
I mean, I have.
What if I rephrase the question to in Trials of Mana?
Polo will put herself in the game somehow. No, I'm kidding. No, I'd say that Angela's my favorite Trials of Mana character for sure.
I have a lot of favorite characters. I like.
No, it has to
Kevin.
be your de facto character, like the one that
facto
you would
character.
always take with you if you were to play through
Yes.
the game. You would always take it with you.
Yes.
How would I know? I never played.
Kevin.
Draco's is Kevin. John's is Angela. Mine would be Reese.
Reese is my secondary, but if I learn more about her backstory, I might fall in love with her character too. But I really like Angela. I like her outfits. I like her her voice lines, like her voice actor, and like her mannerisms, like how she speaks and stuff, and how her personality is. Like I like
Reese.
Angela. Yeah.
I
Reese,
like
I
Reese
don't
as well,
feel like I know
but
as much of, so I can't really say.
she's kind of like a blank slate almost.
Ouch.
That depends on whether you have her as main character or character 2.
Oh yeah, and
Because if you have her as character 2, she's going to be a blank slate. All of them are going to be a blank slate.
Yeah. That's why I'd say it's Angela, but I might be open for Reese if I made her my main character. I might be open for her if I learn more about her.
Well, I learned because through my New Game Plus, I learned through playing as Reese. There is like all the characters when they're made the main character, they get more character development.
Nice.
Which makes sense.
And then, but it kind of decreases depending upon whether they're Sidekick 1 or Sidekick 2. If they're Sidekick 1, they get a little bit of development, but not nearly as much as main character. But then if you make them Sidekick 2, they get like no development. Because they were kind of, almost like an afterthought type of thing.
I just seen Angela make a duplicate of herself. What was that?
Yeah, that's Doppelganger.
Oh. Now the spell makes sense. I've never noticed she made a duplicate. I couldn't see through all the crazy explosions.
Yeah, she makes a duplicate of herself and then just goes, "Hey guys!" Spell spam.
Yeah.
Oh, time to have some fun in Call of Duty.
Alright. Take care, man. Have fun.
I'm not leaving.
Oh.
Eesh.
Well then, have fun.
By the way,
He's
Feel
not
free to stick
leaving,
around.
John. Wow,
No.
trying to force them out. I see how it is.
No, I'm just having some. I'm gonna have some fun in hardcore.
Okay.
yeah, the lag with Doppelganger, Angela can have twice the amount of Duran's thick health.
Who in the world is the snowman right now? That's my question.
Check your character's portrait. Who has the
Apparently
snowman
Duran's
icon?
Yeah, apparently Duran turned into a snowman. His favorite season is winter,
Certain ice-based attacks can do that, yes.
I had two of them turn into snowman earlier. Reese was the one that was still alive, and I'm like, alright Reese, it's up to you, man. You do it, you got this.
You do you, boo.
I'm not gonna waste an item for, like, non-boss encounter.
Why are these people getting puppies as their pets for their characters?
I don't know, man.
Hey, I gotta go take care
because of
some stuff. I'll be back later.
Okay.
It's because of execution.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah, if you have one of those, if you have the dog execute equip, when you're loading in game, there will be dogs beside you.
Oh hey, for like earlier today, I finally got myself my first gold gun.
Nice. I stopped playing Call of Duty, to be honest.
I updated my client the other day. I was planning on playing it, I just haven't had time to play it.
Well, I quit playing it because I didn't play it. Like I uninstalled it because I didn't play it.
Oh darn! I'm gonna try to
because it's just I never had any motivation to do it, so it's like
yeah. I need to play League of Legends. I haven't played League of Legends for a while.
Now would be a good time to get back into it, John, because Azazel got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ow.
I'm glad to hear that too.
I guess
For me, I need to get my to-do list caught up. I have 5 red pings in my Discord right now, which are like important things that I have to get done by this weekend. So, I need to get that taken care of.
No, I know for me, when I have my time off next week, so many days off next week.
Is next
I
week
plan.
the week that he's gonna come to Mount Vernon, but we never.
Next week was supposed to be. Next week was supposed to be the week that I was supposed to come to Mount Vernon.
That's what I thought.
But with where I live being a literal shit show, I decided that I would rather be safe than sorry.
That's fair.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I don't really keep track of the stats anymore, but at least with where I'm at in Ohio, it feels like it's not that bad. Like cases and stuff. Like I don't know, I don't know people in the hospital. I have friends that might have one person that they know in the hospital. Like it doesn't sound bad. Even the hospitals are empty if you go to the hospitals. But OSU in Columbus, being the capital, is probably really bad.
Well, it doesn't help
I have to go
that
there tomorrow.
Stop! Give me back my mother.
it doesn't help that with what's going on right now, it's just a literal shit show. So
What do you
Yeah.
want? What do you kind of
I am so glad I don't live in a place like New York where they don't pump each other.
Yep.
But as you are all prisoners,
Ohio, we have a bunch of cornfields in between it. We have 6-foot distance already by the cornfields.
as I become a god.
I have corn growing in my front yard. I live in town. It's corn from the farmer's field behind my house. It's growing in my yard. The birds.
I don't know
And
how
I
that
leave it,
got
I
nuts
let it
to
grow.
me. I do not
Every
know.
year, if I see a stalk of corn growing in my grass in the middle of my yard, I let it grow. I mow around it on purpose. Because I like to see the corn grow. I think it's funny. Doesn't get more than like 2 foot tall though. Because I don't water it or anything.
The destroyed Benevodons has been
how's everybody doing in chat right now?
You have surpassed even the
Oh
goddess
yeah, you
of
got more
mana
people in
herself.
chat.
You are more than a god. You are a supreme
Fuck.
god. My lord?
You are more than a god. You are a supreme god.
Wait, where do we? Who?
stopping me. It's
I'm just watching John's stream.
mana.
Oh, my bad.
With
I
30%
finally got killed there.
with 30% lag dropped frames, how bad is the quality?
It's not bad actually. Well,
Okay.
see, my thing was like it kept buffering too much, so I had to turn off the low latency thing.
Okay.
And ever since I turned that off, it's been running beautifully on my end,
Sweet.
which is strange. So,
Do not
This makes me happy that I record it locally as well, so I can upload the local version to YouTube and not have to rely on that lagged version on Twitch. Because there's a couple times that the recording wouldn't work, so I had to pull the video from Twitch by downloading it from Twitch, then re-uploading it to YouTube. And the quality, I'm sure, dropped.
And
Dude, I love
Blood,
this, like...
He's a dark wizard.
You will soon
Not my
understand.
friend is way
Dark-
strange.
dark
no,
wizard.
he's a crimson wizard.
Yeah, he's a Crimson Wizard. It's okay. It's Mega means male counterpart. Technically.
You might want to rethink
I
that.
think he does explode too.
So I'm actually right.
He cast
Mega means the
explosion
Crimson
on
Wizard, and so is
himself.
he. He's just the male, and Mega means the female.
He will give you dark
There's Angela just right off, whipping it out right there, doppelganger.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounded... Oh my gosh! A different one died this time. Just a I'm
I
like,
tried
oh,
to tag that.
I don't like overhealing as wasting items.
So, John, I just realized
Where
something.
the frick is the boss?
will forever be seen.
You can teleport when I get to him.
The weak,
Yes.
insignificant little brat you are.
I'm looking at your item wheel. You still haven't used those elixirs.
I'm gonna use them for the New Game Plus.
There's literally no point. There's no point in saving them.
I'm gonna use them for when I pick up my third character to be replacing.
But
No use for it, no. You're right.
John,
But I'm not grinding, and I don't use this when I'm grinding. So if I need to grind at some point, I'll probably do that.
but John.
There's no reason to save them.
At this point, I'm gonna do it just to
because you
annoy
can
you.
get more of them.
Yeah. Why save what you can get more of,
That's
right?
fair.
And plus, they make your character stronger.
Yes. But I'm already above you on level. Really don't
That doesn't matter.
need
He has
them.
Kevin.
I think that is true. I have Kevin. It doesn't matter.
Oh, God.
Kevin literally goes, "Hey, this game is fun."
I'm just
Still
thinking
not
of,
hit with that.
I'm just thinking of this. We have an army. We have Kevin.
We have Kevin.
Like I was
And
thinking
it's
about that one.
nighttime. It's nighttime.
Oh, by the way, that's a full moon. Ah, you're in for it now.
Oh, you're so screwed now.
The fact that they can be across the
God,
room if they have a
ironic
chocolate bar.
ironic that we're using.
Are you
the
kidding me? I was
quote-
about to heal you.
I find it ironic that we're using quotes from the guy who transformed about a guy who transforms. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. We're using the.
I just need like one more hit.
I just
need one more
watched
hit.
the part. I just watched the part where you're like, "I was just about to heal you."
Yeah. You watched me have my item wheel open, I was literally about to heal her.
You're really
then she
no
died.
damage to him. To be fair, his teleporting is really obnoxious.
Yes, I hate teleporting
Yeah.
bosses because of that. I hate them so much. Especially when you're playing as melee. Who's popping? Oh. Really? You're the one that's hurting? Okay. Wait, I can't heal you? Why can't I heal you?
Keep an eye on Angela's MP bar. She's kind of low on MP.
You know what? I'll give her that.
Oh, Duran's petrified.
Oh, that's why I can't heal her. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute.
You have to use,
yeah, I was wondering.
you have to use a you have to use a medicinal herb to cure him of that.
Fuck! I died.
I was
I thought so.
wondering what
Oh,
that
you don't have a
porcupine
medicinal
looked
herb,
like.
do
It's not on
you?
my wheel? You didn't take it off my wheel? That's annoying.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Oh my
That's fine.
God.
That's fine. The
Which
power of
means-
women,
which-
the power of women will win this
Hang on,
fight.
hang on. I think petrification does have a time limit. I think.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think it does eventually wear off.
You're gonna find
Snowmen
out, aren't
do
you?
wear off eventually. So
If not, Duran is permanently out of this fight.
it's fine. The women got this.
That reminds me of like Final Fantasy X. Just be lucky that it doesn't also
my
work like
gosh,
Final Fantasy X
stop doing that.
petrification.
Yeah, I was wondering what that porcupine-looking piece of shit was on the screen. Like, oh, that's an enemy?
Porcupine.
No, that's fucking Duran. He's petrified.
Oh, Angela kind of died again. Okay, I'm gonna play as Angela so that I can try to keep her alive while Reese does the damage.
Have you considered using Reese's buffing abilities?
I did earlier, but I didn't realize they were off.
Yeah, you didn't pick the other pathway, so they do wear off.
Yeah. I might just let this fail and just restart it. But I think I have to really use it half done.
Was there a statue before this fight?
I can't remember.
Because if you saved at that statue, you shouldn't have to.
If there was a statue before the fight, then I would have saved.
There's always a statue before every
I can't
major boss
remember.
fight.
Let the magic
Well,
Yes, I think it was. It might have been the minor bosses that didn't have statues right for them. Or there was a couple of them, but their statues were like right.
I like how he keeps casting spells on Duran, and it's not affecting Duran.
That's
because
fine.
he's fucking petrified.
That's fine. It means that I'm not getting hit as much. I want to win this fight now with just the women at this point.
Alright,
Ouch!
so the thing is, what you need to do is you need to use mental boost on Angela, because that's gonna boost her damage output.
He has it. I casted on both of them so far.
For Reese, you need to cast the attack buff on her.
Attack buff.
Also, you might want to consider using a Stardust Herb on her because the Earth, with his being in the Earth stance, you're not gonna be able to hurt him.
Reese. On Reese.
Yeah. I think he changed stances though. Yeah, he just changed stances, so you should be fine now. But
And it took my buff away. Oh, out of there.
yeah, yeah. Reese, since Reese isn't casting like offensive spells in this fight, you don't need to cast mental boost on her.
Makes sense.
You just need to cast strengthen on her because right now, since Duran's out, she's gonna be your physical DPS.
Yep. That makes sense.
Wow.
Okay, so it does remove all positive buffs. Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Ah, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's try and get these and teleport away. Yep. Oh, fudge. Oh yeah, we're gonna tank all this damage. There's no way. There's no way.
What?
Oh, you know what? Maybe we got this. Maybe we got this. Angela, can you get the other one by yourself? Come on. Angela, or not. Okay, that's fine. Angela, don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright.
Oh, you did it.
Hit him hard.
Don't keep me waiting.
Will you survive?
No. I will not fall.
You think you can beat me?
Are these doing snappy?
Dang it. I freaking hate your teleporting.
Beat him.
You're you swapped to the spellcaster,
Dang it, Reese.
and you're not.
Will you survive?
You swapped to the.
Yeah.
caster,
So
you're
I'm
not
so thankful that when we do the New Game Plus run through, I am taking Reese's buffing pathway. Because if you take the it's the one that's the opposite of the Venatus.
I'm down to
Well,
one
she-
champion at this point.
Yeah, because
Permanently. You'll find out why in a couple of minutes. Like a minute or so. I'm down to one champion now.
she got petrified, didn't she?
She got the snowman, which I think it does wear off eventually.
That does wear off eventually.
Oh, there we go. Thank goodness he's back. I need to like run and then swap to Reese when I get a chance to and try to do buffs again. That's why I'm not attacking directly right at the moment.
Will you survive?
I'm trying to just not to let my last two people die.
Upgraded your weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you freaking kidding me? I just cast a boost on her and she died. Oh, the boost is still effective though. That's cool.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I don't like out of all the final bosses of the last major dungeons.
Angela, would you stop? Just take
I hate the Crimson Wizard. Like even Belladonna's not as annoying as the Crimson Wizard and the.
And she's hot.
Go Reese.
Okay,
Go, Reese.
okay, calm down there, buddy.
Keep it in your pants.
Keep it in the pants.
They are in the pants.
Not with that attitude.
I'm looking at it. They're in the fucking pants.
Okay, I didn't need to know that.
A little bit much. I still got hit. Gosh dang it.
But like I said, the Crimson Wizard is just, in my opinion, he's the most obnoxious of the three.
This boss is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to end up redoing this again. I'm gonna run out of healing potions.
Like honestly, your best bet is to just like if you do lose this,
Reset the save.
just stay as Duran.
Yeah, which is fair.
And because then Reese will focus on Reese will use buffs,
Fuck.
and then Angela will spellcast. And then you can use
I think he
since-
debuffs or something because the buffs are gone and they shouldn't despawn that quickly. Right?
I think some of his spells do have a potential debuffing effect. I think.
Okay, that's why they.
I think some of them
Are you
do. Not
freaking
all of
kidding
them, but I
me?
think some of them
just hit
do.
him. He teleported the second I hit him.
I don't think John has set up her AI to just focus on the boss.
I have it set up for AI use. Items and other items. And
You gotta if you want Reese if you want the AI which is Reese the buff, you have to set it to where she uses moves.
I think I do already. Pretty sure I do. Can I get doppelganger before I die? That'd be great. Yep, I knew Reese was gonna take that one.
Yeah, the problem is that Doppelganger could probably do a decent chunk of damage to him.
If I can actually survive long enough.
If you can survive long enough to hit him and he doesn't use any attacks on you.
Yeah. I missed.
Oh, this sucks for you not having Duran.
Ooh. Nope, that's gonna.
You,
I'm gonna be out
like,
of it.
not having Duran is literally killing you. What? What happened?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
God,
So you know those things that have to kill to like knock him unconscious, or else he's about to killing the whole party. Last second, very last second.
Okay, I saw it now. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's confused like that, that's the time to doppelganger him.
Yeah, and it came up at the perfect time, which is nice.
Fast strikes work too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need to heal. I need to heal.
Oh, he just status effect your weapon. You either gotta wait until he changes out of that form, or use the Stardust Herb to get rid of it.
Got enough Stardust.
But that's gonna require you getting rid of your buffs.
Gotta rebuff anyway. Mental boost. Die. He's right behind me.
Oh my
Behind me,
wa
isn't he?
Shinderu.
Oh my wa, Moshinderu.
Nani?
Oh, get me out of those circles.
Don't keep me waiting.
Ow, that's why he's living. So smart.
Yeah, I never realized with your team not having Duran, you lose a lot of your damage output.
Yeah.
I think as long as I have enough healing items, I think I'll be okay. But I'm down to only candies at this point.
The only reason why is that this character in particular fucks you over.
He teleports everywhere. Like,
Freaking by the time I get to him, he's gone.
he spams spells, and then as soon as he's done spamming like a set of spells, he just immediately like GTFOs like all the way across the other side of the dungeon, across the other side of the arena, and it's like, why are you doing this?
You also have to remember that when you, as far as I know, when you first went through the story with Angela, Duran, and Kevin, you had 2 melee DPS. You only had one.
But the problem is, but see, the thing is, like, now if you had Hawkeye in this fight, you wouldn't even have to, like, if you had Hawkeye and went his dark pathway, you wouldn't even have to worry about him teleporting. You just have to spam his ninja arts.
Heal.
Because
I'm proud of you, good job.
because his ninja arts, not only did he do elemental damage, they debuff.
I want to beat this boss with two characters because that'd be epic if I did. But it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but hey, at least you won't have to worry about.
I just got hit once, I got hit twice, and I can't escape, so I just got hit all 3 times because I'm knocked down and I can't get up in time to get out of it. So that just took a lot of my health.
That's
Stop teleporting beyond my view.
That's the problem with Explosion when he goes to cast it.
Stop. I'm behind you. Quit hitting me. I'm behind you.
Now, are you sure you're behind him? Because on the stream,
You're not behind me. I'm behind you.
I've outsmarted you. Outsmarting.
Or he changed the wind.
Claymore.
Reset my weapon.
This is the worst.
Yeah, like I said, out of all the
I can't even get to my 300%. I can't even get 100% because it keeps dodging. I can't
out
hit
of
him.
all of the like last minion boss fights, even when I did mine with Angela, Duran, and Kevin, I still didn't like this boss fight.
I mean,
He honestly legit teleports way too much.
Yep,
Like I just saw it right there. As soon as John reached him, he immediately teleported away, and it's like,
Yeah,
Dude,
he went,
this is
he went right
obnoxious.
back to the corner he teleported from. And
Like,
he's gonna teleport.
again, that's part of the reason why I do not like the Crimson Wizard.
He teleported again. Watch him. He's gonna teleport again. He's gonna teleport now.
That's right. Yep,
Now.
I'm gonna die. I need to heal, but if I stop the heal, I'm gonna get hit.
John, switch to Reese. Angela can't physically attack him.
Yeah, no, I need to get the whatever that herb's called on her.
Starter herb.
Rebuffer. Was mental boost.
So anyway, while we're waiting, so I've decided that I'm going to start. So I'm gonna start streaming on Mondays.
Nice.
Because they're one of the only days in the week where I know I'm not doing anything. So.
Oh, Angela did doppelganger. Sweet.
So I'm gonna start streaming on Mondays. I'm like once John and I are done with Manel on Saturdays, I'm gonna start streaming Saturdays.
Personally, I don't stream weekends, but that's just that I got another time off, you know?
Well, see, here's the thing. I can't stream Tuesday because I don't get home till like 9:30.
You don't get home till late.
Yeah. I can't stream Wednesdays because I have D&D with Andrew. I can't stream Thursday. I stream Thursdays with John. I can't stream Fridays because I run my own D&D campaign. Saturday is realistically the next best day I have that I'm not doing anything.
Okay, I missed that 3 times. This isn't gonna happen.
And Sundays, depending on if we have it or not, I would be doing Gundam D&D with Bait. So.
This is it.
This
Yeah,
is
don't
bad.
need
Bad. This is
to
really bad.
join
This is
the
really bad.
roll funny. Yeah, we're gonna die.
Oh,
We're gonna get.
so far, that's.
I have faith in John.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
I believe in you.
I'm out of healing. I'm completely out of healing. I have to dodge every skill at this point. Not die. Might have a couple wishes left that might help me. But I don't know. I don't know how I have one. Hit him hard, Reese! Hit him hard!
I think he's
No
going
effect. I took it teleported out of it. Are you effing kidding me? And Angela's dead.
Oh my
He
I have one
got
couple-
he got his ability
Yeah.
off.
We're dead. Dead. That was my last couple of wishes, and he's still got like 20% HP.
Is that all?
The saddest what's the saddest part is I'm gonna be so close. I'm gonna be so close. This is the saddest part.
Yeah, by the time he finally kills you, you're like a fucking cockroach.
It'd be like a 5% HP left by the time I die, with no revive left.
Yeah.
I will not.
You're like a cockroach crawling on his like
Alright, let's
leg
see.
or something.
So
He's like, he keeps
defense,
swatting you,
swing.
but you keep climbing back on, and you're just
Covers
not dying.
allies HP by 50. I mean, that's better than
John,
nothing.
you know that? So you know that green eye item you have in your inventory?
Yes.
Use that on him. Lower his defenses.
Oh, that's smart.
Not bad.
I almost ran into that. I'm glad I did. Oh, you freaking kidding me? You just teleported again.
Not like this.
No, don't die, Reese. You're at your last HP. Or hit Reese is dead permanently. Come on, Reese. Come on, Reese. Got this. Alright, before you die, Reese, buff Angela.
Let the magic flow through me.
Nice.
18 HP left. Oh gosh.
If you're not going to be hitting him with...
Nope, Reese is dead. Oh, Angela almost died. Are you freaking... Stop teleporting.
Oh wow.
If he does one of those epic abilities again, I'm dead. There's no way I can do that with only one character.
I'm over here.
Actually, it is possible. That spell does have a significant wind-up time.
That was one.
Yeah,
dude.
but
I could do it. I could do it too early. I just have to kill him before he gets to that state again. Oh no!
what?
Oh, I swear he had 5 HP left, or 5% HP left too.
Oh, wait.
Ah!
You lost, didn't you?
I am over here.
Tell me what his HP is when I die. What percentage? I guarantee it's like 5%. It's like 5 to 7% HP. Exactly what, like right when I called it. Oh, that was annoying.
So, what did we learn?
That apparently
Don't switch
the item
off
likes to
of
replace
Duran.
items on its own.
So here's the thing. So go to your strategy tab in your menu. Make sure that Reese's moves are set to where she's always using moves.
Yep, they're all set that way.
Same with Angela. Take it. I want you to take control of Duran. And here's what I want you to do.
How do I put items on my items? Oh, it's not items, right?
Yes, you need to equip medicinal herbs.
Yep,
because
that's where the magic rope was.
Because you need to equip medicinal herbs, because by equipping medicinal herbs, if one of them gets petrified, you can treat that.
Should I just go ahead and do my XP before I go to the boss? My XP stuff, or should I just wait? I can pop all those XP things.
They're not XP things. They're items that buff the stats of your characters.
XP increase.
Well.
Cookies.
Yeah, so use them.
Okay.
Actually no. Go to your strategy. Change Reese's tactics.
Yeah, that's tactic.
Balance to what?
Change it to where she focuses more on assisting allies than attacking. Because there's an option for balance, there's an option for doing one over the other, there's one for doing focusing on one over the other.
Okay. Should I do protection as paramount or exclusive protect?
I need to see it on your stream before I can tell you.
Focus on healing and assisting, or focus on assisting only?
You know what? Hang on, let me look at it on my side so I can better tell you.
Yeah, because if she's healing and assisting only, then she's not doing your damage output anymore. What I'm getting out of it.
No, protection is paramount.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Because she's gonna focus on healing and assisting allies, but then when that's done, she's gonna go like on the offensive.
I'm gonna go ahead and put these cookies on my item tree and then just use them.
Oh, and
Here! Use this! Here! Use this!
that doesn't stack.
Oh, too late now.
Stack.
Alright, items. 6. I'll do that for the next game through. Back on my wheel.
Shotgun.
Yeah, so the cookies don't stack.
Oh, they're gone now. You got wasted because of because I used them all at once.
No, the XP one you can save. I'm talking about the ones that buff your stats.
Well, he was giving me a hard time about the cookies, the XP cookies earlier. Oh, that's fine.
No, I was giving you a hard time because you have elixirs in your inventory you're not using.
Yeah, the elixirs I should use, I just kind of forgot.
Yeah, because if you get the strength serum to Duran or Reese, they're going to do more damage.
Max MP should be from Angela, I assume. So let's do this. Max MP.
And the magic elixir should go to Angela because it gives her more MP.
Yeah, the strength would go to Duran, I assume. So
yeah, either Duran or Reese, one of them.
If I'm playing as Duran, I'll give him to Duran.
If you're playing, since you're playing as, I'm telling you to stay as Duran, give him to Duran.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I had 2 extra slots. Let's see. Dreamweed. Switches time of day. Okay, the other ones I don't need. Let's put them back up there.
Do you? Yeah. Okay. So you got the medical herb. You have maximum amount of medical herbs, and you weren't.
Yes, but
using them.
remember, you can only take 9 of them in the battle.
Oh.
Yup. Yeah, that's the thing. I'd been fine if I could expand them all day.
It's to prevent beating bosses by just spamming items.
Basically, it's to prevent you from doing what I just about did.
And even then, he still almost beat him.
Yeah.
So
I have to kill these. Oh, darn it.
You can just run from them.
I can't. The door won't let me open it. It's an interact, which means you can't interact with it until you're out of combat. And I can't leave the circle. Apparently there's no save point right before the boss.
Hey, Deus is online.
Who's that?
He's the guy that made the mod that we're gonna be using in the next run through.
Oh, okay.
The door, oh, there's another one? Oh, there's another one I missed. Oh, because they keep respawning this, right?
The magic flows through me. Protected. Much for you.
I see doppelgangers going off, so I'm just gonna let Angela finish them all off at this point.
Don't leave us. We cannot let the forces of
I'm gonna get Duran's ability percentage thing up like 4%, so we can start the boss. I at least have that off the
Save your class strikes for when he's stunned. So like when he goes to do his big when he goes to do his big attack, and you knock him out of it, that's the time to use class strikes.
Yup.
Because they're actually going to do more damage to him in that state.
They do more damage because their defenses are down after they get knocked out.
Your damage output against them actually does increase against them when they're in that staggered state.
That's probably the reason I've been trying to play as Angela, so I can use her doppelganger at that specific time. This way she doesn't keep burning through it herself.
I think it is possible to tell what spells your AI can and can't use, I think. Hang on, let me double check, because I'll check it on Charlotte.
Yeah, if you check it on Charlotte real quick, that's fine.
Nope, it just tells you what they have. You can't actually disable them.
Fuck.
Did somebody body you, Ishii?
No, we're gonna win this. I just keep being. It's hardcore, so.
Why did Reese cast Mental Boost under Ran? Ran doesn't need it!
Yeah, I
Reese is not that smart of a character, as you remember at the beginning, when she's, kind of
Also,
screwed up
take
and let her
into
team get
account,
involved.
like, games aren't perfect and they won't take into account if it's mainly magical and mainly physical.
I have seen AI that actually do that, so you can't tell me that.
Hey. Oh, here, give me a minute, I'll wipe the dragon.
The developer puts in the AI.
Oh, look, the play of the game was me being bodied by a guy who got a quad feed.
Juicy quad feeds.
They're nice to get, especially when you don't mean to get them.
Hey, there is no way that you need to go out.
Where's my
You don't know that?
Doesn't bite me.
You know what? You're right. He's looking very intently at the door. You know,
so stop denying him the door.
Okay, I'll be back in there, so.
It's actually brighter outside than it is in the room.
I hear ding again. Who is it? It's called Reese.
Well,
I have faith in you,
I say
Reese.
that it's brighter outside, and that's
The thing I hate about the end of this particular dungeon. If you don't succeed in killing the Crimson Wizard, you have to go through all of that to get to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a no bueno, especially with the fact that the other dungeons don't do that.
There's absolutely no save anywhere in this room. Alright, so I need to heal.
Well, I mean, to be fair, since you're playing on normal, you have access to checkpoints.
I'm getting like save points on the go or something.
Alright, he's bathroom.
Checkpoints just restart you, like if you die in a particular battle, it'll restart you outside the battle.
Me.
Oh. Well, apparently there's no checkpoint.
No, it's when you're defeated.
Like I just was. Are you
Yeah,
talking
like
about,
when you
when
just
you're-
like
yeah.
when you lost to the Crimson Wizard, and it gives you the option of like reloading your save or returning to the title or whatever.
Yeah,
For
I've had that a couple
nor-
times where it like spawns me in the wilderness, but it apparently doesn't happen.
Hayes, go to the bathroom!
Alright,
Don't yell at him like that.
Well, he was begging and now he's not going to the bathroom.
You can't just expect him to do it instantly.
I can't
Well,
cast
I
this
at
out
least
of
want
combat,
him to
apparently. Okay, good.
sniff around. He's just standing there and then he barked.
Maybe that's just what he wanted to do. Don't judge him like that.
Are we ready? Are we ready, Lag? I think so.
I mean, I have high hopes.
Okay.
In low
I'm gonna go
roll.
in as Reese, but I'm gonna play as Duran. Only because Reese has a 400%. I'm gonna keep it.
Well,
Duran
well,
does
if you don't want her using the class strike, just change her thing to where she doesn't use class strikes.
I'm okay with it. I just want to like hang on to it and try to use it at the best time because I think hers does. I think hers I like more.
If you do it when he's stunned,
Yeah, exactly.
it's gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
but the
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
hold on to hers until
she's
he's
gonna try to
stunned.
use it when she has a good chance to do it.
Yep. So I'm gonna play as Reese. When he gets stunned, I'll use it and then I'll switch to Duran.
God.
So I want to save hers specifically for that, and then I'll switch to Duran, and then she can blow all she wants. And I'll save Duran's for those.
Hold Y to skip.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have to hit X and just hold Y.
Using magic for evil?
Alright.
How could you after you worked so hard?
You and I
Because you've already seen this cutscene, so you don't need to sit through it.
generous to his followers. He will give you dark power beyond your imagination.
Ouch. I X'd into that too. I dodged it, and then I came back to it. Angela, already?
I just wanted to be of use to the kingdom.
Again, Angela is squishy as fuck.
Yeah, but she's apparently bad at dodging, apparently, as well.
No
Are you freaking kidding? Okay, well, that does it.
You will forever be seen as the weak, insignificant little brat you are. I'll turn you into.
He instantly elementaled Reese.
He knows. He knows she's the real threat here, that's why. I get there, he's gonna teleport.
Magic? My magic is my own. It'll blow yours out of the water.
Angela, you just stood in that and didn't even try to dodge.
I am over here. You think you can beat
I healed her, and it didn't even take. Oh, she's petrified. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, when they're petrified, that's when you use the medicinal herbs.
I went to heal her, and she got petrified while I was healing her, and it stole my thing still. She's still petrified. I just used a medicinal herb. Not
Will you survive? You cannot interfere. Dark power triumph.
come on.
You think you can beat that all? Will you
Alright.
survive?
I am
Duran's petrified
making
again.
dinner.
And then Duran got petrified.
Nope.
Well, at least you have the,
Trying to keep track of that and dodging is super hard.
Well, again, it doesn't help that
Teleports
doesn't
so much
help
I'm running
that
around in
the-
circles.
the Crimson Wizard just has an astronomical amount of area of effect spells.
Ow.
it's almost like she's a parallel to, Angela.
No, because Angela gets a
She does a
significant.
lot of AoE spells.
She's got a lot of AoE spells if you take the right path with her.
At least with the path I have, she's got a lot.
Because if you take her dark path, she doesn't get as many AoE spells. But what AoE spells she does get are actually pretty potent.
Remind me, if I say anything about like having to kill those circle things, remind me to use his defense down at that moment, so that way when I use my class ability, my 400% class ability or whatever, it makes it even more powerful.
I will not fall.
Assuming that stacks with his depot.
Well, the problem is that I won't know until
You'll probably hear me say something about I hope I can delete that. If I hear something like that. Would you stop teleporting? Angela, you brought that spell attack onto me. It was locked onto you and you brought it to me. Also trying to keep healed.
See, the strange thing is, I don't understand why your ally teammates
ouch
don't do a lot. Like all they're doing is they're doing mainly offensive stuff. Like I very rarely see them use like items and stuff. Mine use items all the time.
I have them turned on so they can use all that stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know why yours just refuse to use them.
I don't know. Maybe it's based on the skill level of me as a player. It's like, oh, you're new, so we're gonna make sure your allies are new too. Oh, that was my bad. I made that.
Because even in my first time playing through the game, my ally teammates actually, did things.
I think he was knocked down for a second, but I think it's over now. He had,
doing
okay,
enough physical damage. Doing enough
Now.
physical damage to him it can stagger him.
I get it. That must be the source of his power. We have to destroy it.
Alright. Item. On him. Alright. Now, class strike.
You need to give Angela MP.
I will do that here as soon as I waste this ability. I hope you're proud of me. Oh my gosh! Watch the health bar on that.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like that when you're fighting bosses like that, that is the time to use class strikes.
I also use that debuff ability or defense debuff or whatever too on him.
Exactly.
Right.
The debuffing is the main reason why Hawkeye is so good.
Damn, they're still playing
make it
fucking
time.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh!
On Nick.
Of course, it's a classic.
Yeah. Season 1.
Oh good, Durant used his class strike as well at this exact time.
At 10, and then...
No, remember, it's not seasons. It's
I know,
books.
I said Book 1, episode 17, and then
I can't see
episode...
through your spell, Angela, but I'm okay with it. Use doppelganger. Even if I can't see, just spam it. It's fine.
That's cool.
This is going so much easier now. Durant makes a big difference. Oh my gosh.
That's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
literally not having Duran up really screwed you in that last fight because.
But you know what? The fact that I still did somewhat decently makes me happy. I'm
yeah,
proud of
but
that.
you struggled so much more through it because Duran wasn't there to back you up.
Angela, that's the best time for doppelganger, I swear. If you can get all of those.
She gets the full effect of Doppelganger on the Crimson Wizard. He's gonna take a lot of damage.
She's doing it on the his ball thingies. Oh, just in time too. Oh, just in time too. Hit him hard, Reese. Hit him hard. Oh my gosh.
John,
oh my gosh.
John, do you remember that those blue pots on the side? You can
Yes,
break
they
those
give
to
you
get.
those.
Yeah, you can break those to get class strike.
I am
points.
aware of that, but I have enough to keep track of as it is. Dodging abilities. But yes, I'm aware of that. Usually in boss fights, I'll go for those when I want to get those stuff up. That went so much easier. Oh
So you
my
beat
gosh.
him.
Yes. I think Reese and Angela, or somebody else, Reese and somebody else, I think both used your class strikes at the exact same time when he was
What'd you
unconscious.
say you cut out?
I think they both used class strikes when he got unconscious from those little spears. That was a lot of flashing on the screen.
Oh, you beat him with a double glass strike.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you and Angela both used, Reese and Angela both used their class strikes on him.
Yeah.
Essentially went, ye old fuck you.
Yeah!
Fled Altena.
That was great.
I traveled far.
Uh,
Alright, so you've only got theoretically one more dungeon to go through, and you could technically bypass everything.
okay, I'm gonna bypass things so I can cut up to
You can just literally just run from everything.
There, I came across what remained of my master's body.
I've missed half the story that's going on, but
By the way, John,
saw his master's body or something in the dungeon dead or something.
I think I got to this boss at like an hour 40-ish.
In exchange
It's 2:29 for me.
my life force.
Wow.
It's 2:30 for me.
Yeah, just switch it to it. Yeah.
So literally, I switched to watching you try to beat that boss, and all people saw on my side was just people standing there and hearing me talk. With the occasional going through my menus.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, are there people actually talking in chat now? Hi,
No.
me.
In
No.
order to regain his true form.
God,
Yeah, get
The
shafted.
Dragon Lord will be at full power.
that's gay.
So I missed this cutscene, so I have no idea what's going on, but I can always
half my life
figure it out later when I rewatch this. You know.
The dark power
Later
given
on.
to me can't replace what he took of my life force.
Alright,
Man.
History Channel.
I will never be whole.
That boss fight was fun. Even both times it was fun. It was annoying. I hated the teleport part of it, but it was a
Don't
challenge,
be stupid.
and I enjoyed the challenge.
Of course you should keep on living. Who knows what might be waiting for you in the future?
Aww.
Thank you, Angela.
Angela was nice to him? Or said nice things? Wow. See, Angela's a sweetheart. I like her.
How could he?
Granted, I missed most of that cutscene it was about, but
drove him to this. It's sad, but we don't have much time left. We have to get back to the sanctuary and protect the goddess. She's still in danger.
alright, now we're heading to the
If
sanctuary.
Mana dies, Mana dies with
After this
it.
cutscene.
We don't have the sword anymore, but we can't give up. Please, I need you to help the goddess of Mana.
Alright.
So, if we finish this today, and we take a break next week to try to look at the mods or whatever and see if it gets installed and stuff like that,
Done.
then next week means that I have one less obligation to do, which means
John.
I'm trying to get stuff. Yeah.
We're not done.
No, but you said that we could probably finish it today. We're going to the tree.
We're not finished. There is post-game content.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, Anise.
Oh, I thought when he was talking to me about the,
No, we have to beat the game to get to Anise.
Okay.
But we're not done. The first run-through's not done
Where are we?
until
Okay.
we've beaten Anise.
I thought that's what you were talking about the Tree of Mana thing. That's what I'm like. That's why I'm like. I thought it was half.
Oh no, it's the final boss of the main story.
Oh, okay.
But in order to access Class 4, which is the best classes for our characters, and
Oh yeah, we're only class 3.
doesn't come easily.
and
But you can take all the time.
gain access to their ultimate abilities, we have to beat the game first.
That makes sense. Okay.
Asking
I didn't
for
think
So the
about it,
run,
but we still have enough
so
faster, yeah.
so the first run through's not done.
Okay. That's what I thought you meant when you were talking about the Tree of Mana being like the last.
No, the tree of Mana is the final boss of the main story.
What's wrong,
Yeah.
Angela?
Oh.
There's still technically one more boss we have to beat before we can say this run's done.
Uh-huh.
And that's we have to beat Anise.
I just missed whatever
Hell
that touching
yeah.
cutscene was, but I just started tearing up because I watched Angela go to the ground sad and then cry. Now I'm crying. Now I'm actually crying. Oh.
Oh,
Stop
what
that.
happened?
I don't know. I missed the cutscene because I was paying attention to the conversation and not actually reading.
But anyway, but that's what I'm saying, John. Is like we have to beat the game to get the last bit of the storyline that we have to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Allow such madness.
Because I'm pretty sure you want to get Angela, Duran, and Reese to Class 4.
Terrifying.
But we
Wait,
can't
I don't
do
have to actually hate the true queen anymore?
Shame.
Angela's
No,
mom
because you
actually
find
hate her
no,
anymore?
no,
Wow.
because you find out that
I...
she was just being mind controlled.
Oh, so I don't have to hate her. That makes me happy.
You're still the true queen, and your people love you. I love you.
I still love you. Oh.
Over Altena's head.
Oh, Angel's my favorite character. You can't change my mind. I don't. Reese's character is gonna beat that. Oh.
The Dragon Lord.
Oh.
sweetheart.
Yeah,
I'll see you when this is over, Mother.
basically.
Angela.
There was an augmentation to the aerial combos.
Sanctuary without delay. The portal
Yeah.
is sealed shut for all.
You win
but
some, you lose
three
some.
And your fairy companion. It is up to you.
I'm actually tearing up from this. That's
Oh,
nice.
what?
That's a nice game. You only pay attention to like a third of what's going on the screen, and it's still so touching it makes you tear up. That is good story.
Come on.
Don't keep me
I
waiting.
guess Angela now. That is just.
Forged in Fire on demand.
Oh, can I not?
It's the Japanese Ono.
Hello,
Oh, I
I
probably
have
could have
returned.
called.
So, how
Alright,
is the
guys, I'll
John
be
doing?
right back.
Finally killed the boss.
Right.
I'm on my way to the Tree of Mana at the moment, I believe.
Okay.
Still,
I'm
not caught the lag yet.
still waiting.
Yeah.
Lag's still waiting for me at the entry of the dungeon. We were supposed to meet an hour ago, and I'm a little late.
A little. Just a little.
Just a
Remember the one that I had to watch your mother kill a dragon in Dragon Age Inquisition.
Ooh, nice.
And this is a dragon that she has level scaling enabled too, so
I really need to one day just get that and play through it.
my mother's been doing it for the last couple of like last week and a half, 2 weeks now. She's been playing through that game.
Yeah, because the game takes a lot of time.
Base game's like 180 hours to complete everything, not including DLCs.
Yeah, it's insane. Like
No,
the Dragon Age games have just in general have been.
And they take a Mass Effect approach of the previous games. If you load their saves, actually affect the next games.
Yeah.
Oh, this place looks
which I like.
corrupted.
Which my mother's gone through
Or dead.
all of that. Funny thing is, my mother's gone through all of that with the previous games and the
That is
next
a
game
dead
to the
end.
next game.
Yep, that's a dead end.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that.
Yeah. I was.
Like
also,
if I was any decent at
Yeah.
the Dragon Age games, I would do that.
my mother, she's done all that because it's not like she's got much else to do. But she's actually currently running through the campaign where everything scales up to her level. So she fought her first high dragon at level 16, and normally that dragon's level 8.
Wow.
Normally it's only level 8, but because of the level scaling, it was 16 with her. So it took her a few minutes to kill it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Basically, when I left and when I came back, I wanted her to kill it, plus give or take some walking around from me. But yeah,
I can't
no.
go that way. Oh, I gotta go this way.
Yeah, there's a different pathway you have to take to get to the final boss.
Also, another thing is the fact I like that each dragon is unique in how you have to have yourself geared to fight it. Like the first dragon you ever encounter, you have to you should be geared to do cold damage. Where another dragon have another weakness and other resistances. You don't know until you fight them, really.
So essentially what you could do is fight them, find out what their element is, die, go back to a save, get better gear, and then go and fight them.
I'm pretty sure that's how you do it, yes. Like,
Or you could be the lazy man and just go, I'm just gonna look it up.
you can do that too. My mother doesn't look up because she's just not that. She actually likes finding shit up for herself.
I don't blame her. I do that too. Like my first time playing through games, I will not look anything up.
Yep.
I will go through it entirely, and then once I beat the game, I start looking stuff up like, you know, if there's a true ending or whatever.
Yeah.
And like that. Like for Persona 5, when it first came out, that's what I did. I went through and I played through the game just playing through it. And surprisingly, I managed to get the true ending on my first try.
By accident?
I'm usually
By
like
accident.
that, but if I play
Because I didn't know the trigger for it. So like when Sai asks you to like rat out your friends, I'm just like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. They're my friends. And that's how you get the true ending.
Nice.
Just don't rat out your friends. Though Persona 5 Royal to get the true ending in that one, because I did look that one up.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to change.
How simple is that one?
That one, you have to, in order to get the true ending of the game, you have to max out the Counselor social link, max out Goro Akechi's social link, get Sumire's
I'm at the
social link.
cutscene, finally.
Not Sumire, what's her name? The new redhead girl that they added.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember her name specifically.
Right.
But you have to get her social link to 5, because that's where it cuts off. Before, when you get to the royal content, you can actually get it to max social link. And then from there, you just go through the game like normal. And then when you get to, and then they kept the thing where when you get to after completing Sai's Palace, and she asks you to rat out your friends, you still tell her no, you're not doing it.
Right.
It's just in order to gain access to the royal content along with the true ending,
You have to do a lot of other stuff to it.
you have to max out those. You have to get those 3 social links to those points.
Yeah.
Because Goros, you won't max out until you make it to Shido's Palace. But you can't get to Shido's Palace unless you deny your friend's involvement.
There's a lot of ins and outs to true ending.
Fairy.
For Persona 5, yes. Persona 4 is a little bit easier.
Yeah.
AKA, always ask questions.
Do you yearn for death
Yep.
badly?
Never settle for what's in front of you.
Of course not. Or else it wouldn't be a Persona game.
Persona 3 is honestly the simplest. Like when you get to New Year's, just don't kill the one dude.
Okay.
That's literally it.
Oh, it's time to have some fun and continue working to my ultimate goal. Getting every single pistol dual wieldable.
It took me so long to
So where are you at right now, John?
Cutscene. At the tree. Dragon Lord.
Oh, you're okay. You didn't tell me you were starting it.
I was walking in, and I said I'm at the tree, but I think you didn't hear me because you guys were talking. Don't worry, you'll surpass me within 30 seconds, I'm sure. Because after this cutscene's over, you're gonna be able to go faster than I am, or whatever the boss is gonna be.
I was about to say, how the fuck did I not
Gosh, that
play
looks ugly.
I'm about to see for myself now, aren't I?
Kneel and pray for a swift demise. You will all be sacrificed to me.
So John's final boss in his campaign is a dragon. Mine's a lich.
Oh, yours is different.
Let me know when you see your boss's lag so I can just switch over to your stream.
My boss is up now.
But you just skip the cutscene?
No, I didn't skip it. I just kind of fast forward through the text a little bit.
That is not the best looking.
Your person looked different too. I didn't realize that.
That is definitely not the best looking dragon, and that's an interesting looking lich.
Mine looks less demonic than yours. I like mine better. Gosh dang. But it's got purple. I like the purple on yours.
Mana, elementals and spirits may disappear from the realm.
No,
You should
I
not
died.
lose hope.
Fuck me.
You will be creating a new world for everyone. Come, you must stand up and fight.
Come on, Angela, come on! Get up, Angela, come on!
I will say this,
Come on,
I am very
Lily, you can do
happy.
it.
I am as good
The
with
power
play.
of hope.
Come on, Lily! You can do it! Kill Guinevere! Oh, what a nice thigh
come
shot.
on.
Draco, switch my stream really quick. You're gonna see a thigh shot of Angela.
Of course. Of course Hollow ain't murdering you from that one.
Oh, I'm seeing it coming.
I got you thinking about that one, didn't I?
It is over for you all. Accept defeat.
I think she's gonna toss me a bone and let me die to the boss instead because she can laugh at me.
Even without the physical mana sword, as long as the chosen
She feels like I've been punished enough apparently.
the sword that lives in all of our hearts, that we
Dude, I love that outfit though. That looks awesome.
will never disappear.
I'm gonna get an outfit like that for Holy.
Silence. I will destroy any sword you
You can bleed. That means you can die.
understand how powerless you are against a supreme god.
Actually, there's something that can bleed without dying.
Kneel.
Ink and a pin. Pins can bleed, but they're not alive, so they can't die.
Do not make me have to start correcting every statement I do because you're gonna start doing that shit.
Oh, come on, really?
I'm not usually that kind of guy.
Of course
don't
he's
worry.
gonna shoot me to kill me.
I swear that they purposely shrunk our character models for this battle to make the boss look bigger. I swear they did.
Let the magic flow through me.
They kind of do that for all of them, to be honest.
How am I supposed to hit this guy?
Just attack him.
He's flying!
You can hit his
Oh,
ankles.
now he's on the ground. Okay, now he's on the ground.
Become ankle fighter.
2 seconds he's on the ground. Are you freaking kidding me?
All I have to do is become an ankle biter.
Ow!
Oh, he's hurting me a lot, boss.
It's hurting a lot, man.
But there are different final bosses for different people.
Yes, if you take Angela or Duran, you fight the Dragon Lord. If you take Kevin or Charlotte as your main character, you fight the Dark Lich. If you take Reese or Hawkeye, you fight the Demon Lord.
So there are 3 final bosses you get.
Yes, and then there is a post-game boss that you can fight called Anise the Witch.
Oh.
I just wasted
After you
that,
defeat the
but-
final boss. After you defeat the final boss.
Yes.
Oh.
Motherfucker! Stop throwing rocks at me, you prick! Oh my god, I actually lost!
Wait,
What? Wait, you died! Not helping my confidence there a whole lot if you died.
I did! Look at my screen!
Oh my gosh, you are dead. Okay, now I have to make sure I don't die just to make you look bad.
No, that's another one.
No! I couldn't get a second hit.
Oh, yeah?
I don't have to sneak around this thing.
Why is this considered the last checkpoint?
Don't tell me it's another one of the Crimson Wizard things where like spawns you like super far away.
Whatever.
Oh, that's
It literally spawned me right next to the mana statue I saved at.
that sucks. Now I'm glad I saved there.
Oh, I don't get snake shots at 26. Okay.
I'm trying to wait for him to look like he's, down so I can press my classic strike at the best time.
I don't think he has a down animation.
I don't think.
I don't think any of the final bosses have a down animation.
I don't think this.
If they do, I don't know what it is.
I haven't seen him do anything that's like you've stunned him or anything.
I think every boss does have like an attack that's like. I know that. Yeah, every boss does have an attack that if you negate the effect of it.
Okay, I'm waiting for that then.
But they don't do it as often as the other bosses do.
If at all.
No, some of the early bosses kind of like to spam them.
Well, it's your early tutorial boss.
No, not even early tutorial bosses. Even some of the later game bosses do it too. Well, my main problem is that the Lich petrified Hawkeye. And then every time I went to go
I freaking
medicinal herb him,
didn't I?
He just
No, I didn't.
Stun locked me.
Wow. I thought I wasted that.
I wasn't in that AoE.
Oh, he turned red. I like the red one. Reminds me of Garmoth. You know what? I want to go to Garmoth on Sunday. I like that boss. It's a dragon boss in Black Desert. Oh, now it's...
Oh, Hawkeye's down.
What do we actually attack? Because I don't see... Oh my gosh!
Ow. Yeah.
I have...
Double headshot. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
have, with Reese, right now, my HP bar. I'll give you a hint. It's a number between 0 and 1. Guess what the number is, as how much HP I have exactly right now.
0.
1. 1 HP. That's the difference between a couple wishes and one of those elixirs. Wow. Alright, reset him hard.
Ow.
Shit.
Fuck fire. Fuck you, asshole. Take a headshot.
I couldn't kill it. Oh. Oh. Oh, fudge. Heal Reese first. Alright, let's heal Angela next. Now let's heal... And Angela's gonna walk into that and take full damage, isn't she?
Alright, I've got him half dead and it looks like he's powering up.
That looked like a very powerful attack.
Oh, he spawns mooks here!
Gosh dang it. I overheal, but it's fine. Where's he at?
I'll beat you up to heal myself! Oh shit, Hawkeye's down. Well, to be fair, John, I am playing on hard difficulty, so...
I'm actually doing pretty decent, surprisingly.
Is that attack become even bigger?
Well done.
Abyssal Slice! Alright, I beat him.
I started before you. You died and still beat the boss and had to do the boss again. And you still beat him before I did, and I'm on my first attempt still.
By the way, Kevin.
Yes.
Maybe you should take Kevin with you in the next run so you can see how powerful he is.
Nah, I like my harem. I think
Make
my
it-
harem,
make Kevin a third?
even though it being more difficult.
Yeah, make Kevin your third.
I actually want to go with. I think I might go with.
Because I was gonna say, take Reese and
Charlotte.
Angela.
That way, I can show off the mod and show Charlotte off without being annoyed by the whole L's and R's thing.
I mean, technically, we do run into her through the story, so even if you don't take her, we'll still be able to show that case at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want her, if you
It'll
want
be
her,
more difficult, I'm sure, but with New Game Plus making it so much easier, it'll probably offset all the difficulty.
well, literally, okay. So let me tell you this. So in New Game Plus, by the
Reese
time
got
I
the
hit
last
the
kill
Benevolon,
again!
my level 1 character, who wasn't in my last run, was almost level 60.
Yes.
Which is where you guys are at right now.
Yeah, we're in the 60s fighting the final boss.
Hey, Lag, guess what?
You beat the final boss?
I didn't die to this boss. And you did.
I like it.
But you still beat it before I did.
But I still beat it before you did.
So I was gonna gloat, but now I really can't gloat because you beat it before I did.
I have to state one thing. I really do like the Goddess of Mana's design.
Oh, yes.
Fairy. Thank you
The green one?
Very nice.
for not
Yeah.
giving into despair.
Ah.
Was the tree of
Yeah, it's not bad,
freedom
actually.
dead?
Not
And
as nice as
Mana has disappeared from the
Belladonna.
world.
Just gonna put that out there.
I
Damn it.
can't exist without Mana.
Goddess of
didn't
Mana
know
is
each
pretty
other for
pretty
long,
pretty
but
pretty though.
I treasured our time together.
She mentioned that it could take 1,000 years before the world gets mana again.
Yeah.
Don't go, Fairy.
But she says this.
Please.
But she says it's not necessarily like a guarantee.
You were fighting.
So it's like
Yeah.
it may take 1,000 years,
including mine.
But it could only take like
but
100.
it could only take like 100 or 200 years, depending upon how things go.
I will now be reborn.
Bro,
It's all but
you
one of my
get that
shots.
ultra
Damn.
power nap and be like, yo, man is back. What up?
Aww.
I said you're not
Angela,
supposed to
what?
Miss Marple.
I love Angela's response. Wait, what?
You see, fairies are like the
Oh.
seeds of the mana tree. Once they find a worthy person,
Draco, do me a favor. Can you go to my stream and click Angela's response to that really quick before it's gone?
Oh, what?
fairy can become
Response
the
where she says
new
what with
What?
her hands over her mouth?
goddess of the mana in the
Because
world.
I want to make that expression
Bring
for my
that
VR chat
mana.
animations.
I
I like
don't.
that.
We have
I-
lost
If you don't know how, it's
I
fine.
didn't catch
into this realm.
She do it.
I must
Is she?
keep the tree
Is she
No,
better at
he's in
catching
the
clips?
deep here in the
He's in the
sanctuary.
game,
I'm
it's fine.
sorry, but I can't do it right now.
Just
We
remind
can
me and I
look-
can try to do it later.
I mean, to be fair, he can catch clips
It's at
during,
155.
like, during the playback.
If in 1,000
Yeah, exactly.
years
Just
your
remind me it's at
descendants still
155.
remember the tree of mana.
Or send me Draco, just send me a personal DM at 255 or whatever.
I'm sure I can help them.
Okay.
and their
That way I'll look at it at the stream and I'll remember it.
But
I think it was
until I am
before
needed in the
25.
future,
It would have been
Oh,
like 250 probably-ish, but it's close enough I could find it.
quietly
Okay,
protecting the
250.
world.
Yo, reminder.
This tree,
Go back through 255.
This is
250.
I want to try to recreate that animation.
God, I love
for
Jessica.
my avatar
I love
stuff.
Jessica
I like
though.
that.
farewell.
As much as I love Belladonna,
May the
I
sword
love
of
Jessica.
The one that lives in all your hearts. Shine on.
I have the facial expressions
Oh,
pretty much
hi,
done.
Mom
I just need to
Marple.
figure out what emotes I want to do.
What is it, Mom Marple?
And hand gestures. And then I gotta do the emote toggles.
Bro, y'all can love Angela and
I like Duran's outfit.
Reese.
Damn.
Proper knight.
Huh? Oh, right.
Using a revolver in multiplayer is not easy.
You know, whenever I play Call of Duty, I was not a fan of the DE. I liked
Oh,
I
what?
liked running around with a sniper rifle and a pistol. That was how I'd run around the map.
Yeah,
It was great,
that's what-
but I hated the DE. It had too much recoil on it. I did not like it. In pistols, Desert Eagle.
Elliot!
I don't know what version they had, like what version I was playing with it, but it
I'm
was like
okay.
I'd play split screen with a friend, but he had me try the DE, and I
Wait,
had it. And I'm
wh-
like, nope,
was it a
never
pistol?
again.
I should have.
Yeah.
We must
No.
steal
I think it's
water
a
and
pistol
greenery
or a
from
revolver or
nature
something. I forget
itself.
what it was. It was like a
I
handgun.
saw mother and father, and they looked so
Like a high
happy.
caliber
And they told
handgun,
me something
basically.
important. They wanted me to return to Laurent and help you bring prosperity back to the kingdom. They said that I shouldn't keep.
Oh, you're
relying
talking about
on
the Desert
people.
Eagle, aren't you?
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite
I'll
pistols,
leave it.
I just,
funnily enough.
I like the pistols. I can like sit there and spam 3 bullets in a row before, like that, with the recoil screwing me up too bad. Because that way, if I miss the first shot, I can still get 2 more shots out.
Yeah, but the
DE
thing
is nice. It's a
is,
1-shot kill usually, but if I miss the first shot, then I'm dead.
Oh wait, did Kevin already do his?
Elliot and I will
Oh.
work
Yeah.
hard to build Laurent back into the
Please
peaceful
don't tell me
so,
that.
so here's the thing, John. Do you expect someone to actually be able to hold a basically 50 caliber pistols in their hand without it having any recoil?
Oh yeah, I know it's realistic. That's why I just don't like it.
Continue to watch.
But the thing is, it
Like a
also
smaller
keeps
caliber.
it also keeps the Eagle from being overpowered.
We will
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But you know all that
Need it.
recoil.
Yeah, I like having 3-round burst kind of things with pistols. I like to be able to get a couple shots
Right.
out before it
Where I
goes too
don't
bad.
where I don't blame you on that. It's just
My accuracy is not the
There
best.
is a handgun that has a 3-round burst function now.
yeah, but he has to
Really?
unlock it though. Ow, 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 ow.
Huh.
Yeah, there's actually a handgun that is a burst fire.
I use the Odin as a long-range sniper rifle, and it works.
What's a long range sniper rifle?
The Odin.
There's you can technically turn any assault rifle into a marksman rifle.
Or sniper rifle.
Or
technically.
sniper rifle if you
It's a
try
machine
hard
gun
enough.
that I use as a sniper rifle at long range, so I can just
There's
like
nothing wrong
zoom
with
in,
that.
do like 1 or 2 shots and kill a target, or I can sit there and like just lay and
I-
spray.
I turned the AK-47 into an LMG. I think it specifically was known as the RPK.
It's always name of person who's dead followed by why did you have to do that?
Hey, look, he's
Browser
still
encountered
alive.
error while
Woo.
encoding.
That sounds
Yeah.
quite the adventure. Your journey was difficult.
No, she's not okay. She thought her closest friend was dead.
Now is not the time for sadness.
I'll say this: out of all the pistols in this game, I do not like the revolver very much.
I never found a revolver that I liked.
So the revolver ain't bad, but it has a fire rate that's even slower than the deagle, and you can't have any more than 6 shots.
That's not.
Well, to be fair, the reload animation for it's obnoxious unless you have the speed loader.
I can't say. I don't know what the name of the pistol was.
Because you have to reload each round individually until you get the speed loader.
I don't think that this game has that.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't actually. I don't have a speed loader at all. I don't even have fast hands. It just naturally has a speed loader on.
Oh no, that's what it was. That you have to run fast hands to get the speed loading animation.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Yes, Kevin.
I'm not running sleight of hand at all.
I'm pretty sure you have to reload it 1 round at a time.
Nope, I am reloading in full rounds, all 6 rounds at once, with fully equipped. No fast hands required.
Lags chat, you see how swole King of Broly is? I want a sequel where that's what Kevin looks like.
No, it's just I just don't like the fact that it is a revolver. I understand this, but I just don't like the fact it only has 6 shots, and if you miss any of them, you're almost always dead.
That's literally the. But that's.
Oh, I love that.
That's the
also,
thing.
It has a slower fire rate than I feel like it has a slower fire rate than a deagle does. Oh,
Just aim upper body to head. You'll be fine.
If you don't headshot, you don't one shot unless you have snake shots. Welcome back, Ren.
I mean, I don't have an issue using it.
That moment when you realize you've been talking to yourself.
Lol.
You pulled a B.
I saved him myself from the shallow grave you done.
Oh, Angela, say it. I dare you. Say it. Come on, Angela. Go it. Do it.
So, how
Go ahead.
has people been doing since?
I've been doing
Don
good.
and I beat Trials of Mana.
Oh, that's cute.
Now we gotta go into the post game.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cute, Angela. That's why you're my favorite.
Just something on my face.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about to be. Yeah, I know what's about to be on
I
your
found something
face.
more important than magic. Oh, what's that?
It's a secret.
The little heart kiss thing. That was cute.
If you.
Oh, I love that wholesome stuff.
In the post game, if you have Kevin in your party, he is the biggest third wheel ever. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Literally the third wheel. Because
I'm
like
glad I went with Durant.
something.
Wait.
Yeah.
So I loved Angela so much. I'm glad I went with Durant.
Wait a minute.
Well, in order to get that special cutscene, you have to have Durant as your partnered one.
Yes.
Otherwise, you don't get that cutscene. You get a different cutscene.
Oh yeah, I do have Durant as my second, don't I? Reese is my third.
Me and Lag did something funny in Durant's post game in the Angela mission or whatever.
Here's the credits, which I don't think. I'm assuming these credits you can't skip through.
You cannot skip them.
Which I'm okay with that. Are we gonna end today's stream at this point, or?
Yeah, because the Anise stuff is gonna be a stream in of itself.
Okay, so I will say
because,
I'll let the credits roll, and then when the credits roll, I'll cut stream at the end of credits.
That's what I'm gonna do too.
Okay.
But that's
God.
the thing. That's the thing though, is like once, because doing the Anise stuff in of itself is going to be a stream in of itself.
Wait, my cutscene's finished
it's like
before yours?
a whole separate month.
Because Anise's stockade is the longest dungeon in the game.
Hands down, no questions asked.
Huh.
Hands down, no questions asked.
Oh, that's the place you told me to farm for the question mark seeds.
The question mark seeds and rainbow seeds.
So, okay, cool.
Also, when you can turn your revolver into a Taurus.
Yeah, why aim when you can just pull the trigger and it kills
For
somebody?
those who have been watching the series, thank you. I appreciate you guys sticking around for it.
So,
I've been enjoying this game a lot. I'm really glad that Lag had me play this with him.
hopefully
Great
kills.
I'm not yet old and feeble enough to lose to you. Go now before I slap the shit out of you.
So,
Just the fact that he has his fist balled up, it's like he's about to slap him.
I just realized that with Snake Shot, the revolver's probably one of the best dual wield pistols in the game.
Well, to be fair, they did nerf it
Oh yeah,
because of how powerful it was.
I don't blame them.
I'll tell you what, if I find out my recording for this is screwed up or corrupted in some way, and I can't upload my recording,
Okay, I already got
my
the
local
skills.
one to YouTube, I'm gonna be mad. Because if I have to use the one from Twitch, it's gonna look awful for quality. I have a ping, 32% dropped frames in the last 2 minutes.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why my internet's so bad.
Oh,
I usually don't have these problems. It's just been awful all day.
Okay.
Renshorturl.at/cinpq said youtube.com.
Yeah, that's why nobody runs them anymore.
But the thing is, it's a 2-shot kill with or without snake rounds. Snake rounds just more likely guarantees you hits.
So I have a question for you, Lag, and don't answer if it's a spoiler, because maybe I just missed the cutscene of it. If mana doesn't exist in the world anymore, how in the world are we going to be continuing to play with abilities?
It basically it rewinds time back to before you fought the final boss.
Sage Wolf, Carrot.
So quote unquote, it sends you back. Quote unquote, I say that, and it sends you back to your last save when it actually doesn't send you back to your last save.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just sends you back to the. I think it just sends you back to the beginning of the Sanctuary of Mana.
Yeah, and you go to the
And then you summon Flammy and head back to Volsena so you can meet Lacroix or Grand Croix.
The magic book.
So is this the official ending for the 1995 version, and what we're going to be doing is like extra content they just tacked on at the end or something?
Yes, this would if we in the original Sanketsu, this would have been the end of the game. Like no ifs, ands, or buts.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But
so that's why the credits roll here.
In Trials of Mana, however, there is post-game content because they added that. Like Class 4 doesn't exist in the original game. Class 4 was added. Class 4 was added specifically for the remake of that game, which is Trials of Mana.
Ah, Charlotte. You know what? I think it'd be interesting to see what Charlotte does.
Okay, I'm liking this one guy with all his little mini complaints.
Oh! Hi, John. I'm watching your stream. Oh, baby Luger. Oh, look him go. There you go. Look at him go. Yes!
Oh, John, I have a question. You probably weren't paying attention, but when you fought the Darkshine Knight, did he mention anything about Angela?
No, he said that he was Duran's dad.
I don't think he was paying attention.
I tried paying attention as best I can.
Because he only states it when I think she's either by herself or she's the main character.
You can always check out the
What'd you
stream.
say?
Like you look through it again, but he only talked about.
You cut out.
My mic's still doing that?
Yeah.
He said something about being Duran's father, but I didn't notice anything about Angela. If you watch my stream, it might be in there, and I just might have missed it.
It might be that you need Angela alone in your party as the main character for this to happen, but if you go into the fight with the Darkshine Knight, who is Duran's father, if you go into that fight, I believe with Angela being the main character, because she has to be the main character in order to fight him in the first place. Her, or Duran.
Okay, so I can't.
If you go into the fight, if you go into the storyline with Angela as your main character, and you fight the Darkshine Knight, when you beat him, he mentions something about the king and feeling a similar presence in her, which is supposed to speculate that Angela is actually the child of the Hero King and the true Queen of Altena. But that is the only time that is dropped. Well, no, there is a time where and the Hero King does reference it, but he never explains it to her. Which I find to be why even drop that plot point to begin with? Like even hint at it if there's going to be no follow up to it, you know? Like, because the Hero King even mentioned that he would explain it to her when the time
Maybe
was
they were
right.
expecting a second game to pick up that, and they just
Or
somebody fell
maybe,
through
or
and didn't do it,
maybe.
maybe.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they could be developing another Trials of Mana.
Yeah, like maybe like when they made the original, if that was part of the original cutscenes and stuff. Maybe they planned on making a secondary game and it just got cut, budget cuts or something, and they just.
Well, it either got cut or it's still in development.
Yeah, if it was still in development, they probably would have made the second game before they remade this one, though. Is my assumption.
Or they remade this game
Just to line up the next game.
to line up the next one.
Yeah. So if it was in the original, I'd say it probably just got cut. If it's something new they added to this one, I'd say expect a second game, because if they have a loose end like that they put in there on purpose.
I just wish I knew what they were saying in this cutscene.
Oh, what?
Because like in the little cutscenes that you get during the credits, you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they at least had subtitles.
I mean, with Jessica and Hawkeye, you can assume that she's scolding him.
She's scolding him for being a flirt.
Yeah, it's like, hey, shouldn't you be giving those flirts to someone else?
Stream has disconnected. It's something to reconnect.
Well, to be fair, I think it was already stated that Hawkeye does not see her as a love interest. He sees her as a sister.
CEO. Oh, this is towards the end.
Because he never references Jessica in any way that would reference her as a love interest.
Also,
I mean,
I found a way to get Snake Shot to one shot now. It requires stalking rounds though.
Considering that Jessica was his best friend's sister, I bet he didn't like. Well,
to be fair, all three of them grew up together.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I mean, whereas it's possible, it's not stated in the game that he had any romantic feelings for Jessica. He did have romantic feelings for Reese. That was confirmed. Because if you don't have Reese in your party, or Hawkeye in your party, and you run into both of them, so like, I think it's more if you have Hawkeye in your party over Reese. Because when Hawkeye first runs into Reese, if you have Reese in your party but not Hawkeye, when Reese runs into Hawkeye actually kisses her.
Aww.
And that's why she gets so flustered, because she's never had that happen.
Yeah, it's like
So she doesn't know how to react.
Mother and father have not prepared me for this.
Because they're dead.
That's right.
Anyway,
I like the music in this game.
But then if you have Hawkeye in your party but not Reese, after the events of Laurent, after you free it, Hawkeye goes to tell her something, probably to tell her his feelings, and she knows that's what he's gonna say, but she sort of like cuts him off and leaves because she doesn't know how to respond.
I understand what you want, but I can't reciprocate.
Well, I think it's more along like she can't reciprocate it yet because she has a mission, which is to save her brother.
Oh yeah.
So realistically, she feels like she can't properly return those feelings because she still has a family member that's missing and in danger.
Oh, is this the end?
Oh yeah.
Understandable.
To be
That's what music fucking came from. Hey, free weapon.
Okay.
And then obviously Kevin and Charlotte, I think it's established that they're ambassadors.
Yeah.
I tried to unlock the Fennec.
Like Charlotte is the ambassador between the humans and
the elves.
Well, between Wendell's and Dior. And then I think Kevin is the ambassador between the Beastmen and the outside world.
Yeah, just Beastmen and then everything else. Also, guess who I just got on League? It's Yone.
Who?
I just got 3 achievements for that.
Who'd you get?
Yone.
You got Yone.
Oh, nice. I haven't played League in a while though.
We played it yesterday because Savage got it.
That's nice.
Trials of Mana. That's the next screen, isn't it? No? It's a cutscene.
Yes, there is a post-credit cutscene, which is Anise waking up.
Aww.
Yeah, she makes some knee-shaking sounds. It was like, oh.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. When we actually see Anise, her actual character model,
Yeah, she
is cool looking.
She is cool, but I would not stick my dick in whatever dragon form that.
Dude, PG-13.
Oh, Wacky
Too late
Wahoo
now.
Pizza Time.
Too late now, my friends.
No, it's ruined.
It's ruined.
You done goofed. It's ruined.
It.
I done.
You ruined it.
You spoiled it.
You spoiled it. You spoiled it.
Oh.
I mean, is anyone surprised though? I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen sooner, but.
Oh no, it did earlier. I already called him out on it.
5 minutes for me to end my stream either. What a shame. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here since that's after the cutscenes and stuff.
My credits are still rolling.
Thank you for those who stuck through today and all the crashing that went through for streaming. And if you're watching on YouTube, be glad that I record these locally. So, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
The people
and,
on
catch us
stream.
next week.
Fuck!
Yeah.